right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. It is October 24th, 2025, and you finally got CPI. And then right away, you actually even had, right afterwards, you literally had the White House say that you may not get another one. But for now, market likes it. Earnings are good. I think you're at an 84% beat rate for all of the earnings so far. Next week is the big one. There's a couple of plays on deck, and then you have drama with with Canada, but it didn't really affect us. And then China was saying a lot of stuff last night, and then as we're getting ready, I mean, that China event mixed in with the Fed and the big earnings. Oh, brother, you have a very, very, very big week ahead. Isn't that exciting? So that being said, you want to know what's bigger than all of that? Do you want to know what's bigger than all of that? Oh, the freedom in America. And I love it, baby. And that's why I'm glad you're all here. I hope you're ready for a good day. Someone told me it's going to be a good day. I said, what? I agree. But, dude, we wouldn't be here without the freedom we have. And I really hope you never lose sight of it, because if you lose sight of that, you may not know how to value things in every sense. So before we get started, every day, man, I think we should honor the veterans. Active service, past service, everybody who has served this country, who has given up portions of their life, and people have lost their lives for the greater good, man. And I do think we need to honor that. And also my veterans, you know, maybe they're going to honor, maybe they won't, but I will talk to you and say it's your turn. It's your turn to own the land. It's your turn to own the stocks. It's game time. All the things you were taught, my brother, it does apply. So God bless you and thank you. And maybe everybody may not do it, but I hope you know there's a lot of people who have your back, and we love you in the same way you did it first. So God bless every single one of you guys, and thank you for your service, and thank you for your families and all the commitments and sacrifice they gave as well. God bless every single one of you, and thank you. And big shout out to everybody else out there giving back to their local communities, all the doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, the janitors, the coaches, the garbage men, everybody making their community run, baby. God bless you and thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, please rise up. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. Send the digits! Oh, it's game time, baby. Hold on. Oh, game time. Chatadonia. You ready? You ready? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. So I got a couple of plays with this Intel deck, NNE. So I just keep my eyes on that, but we might just ride the wave, and then it all depends on the melt up or not. You're either going to melt up or just chill. But yeah, we broke out of the range, you guys. That was a big deal today. So getting above here, you haven't done that in like a month, I feel like. So we'll see, and it leads into the big week. I shared seasonality and a lot of other things with you. So get ready. But yeah, we got 2 minutes, so you know what time it is, right? You know exactly what's going to happen now, baby. It's game time. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah, go.
Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a call, baby. Hey. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished, made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it, set apart from the start. And the heart isn't ours, it's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the arc. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god, then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib, but for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want that to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say it proud. Here, let's say it now, Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking crazy, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasted.
Amen. Alright, baby. Yeah, you can watch Deck too. I mean, that was the only other play I was telling you guys. I think all of you, every single person, it don't matter if you had a delay. I think the only two things I said yesterday was Intel and Deck. So watch out for that, and then we'll see where the Intels are at. Again, Intel's big, man, but it doesn't have to happen today. That is what I told the guys at Locked In. So I hope you're all ready for it. Let's have a good time. Don't get banned because I mean, yeah, I'll ban you. Follow the rules. Show some love, baby. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time. It's going to be a great day. 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight. Alrighty. What are we looking at? I feel like they're not even going to... Did they open the chain? They did. Oh, yeah, they all got clapped. This is a Intel, I feel, story that we're all pretty used to. So, yeah, give it a second, but there is, remember, the ones near the money are going to do good, but Intel, like, go look at that option chain on the daily. If you have time on them, they are up a little bit, but you will be able to notice some of that. Thoughts been the ones with time are fucking ripping, though. The ones that were already in the money. So, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so keep your eyes on that one. Oh yeah, where's did the Deck one move? Oh yeah, been clear. Oh dear. Yeah, the Decks went up, but nah, I thought they would have hit way harder. That could be a good one then, yeah, but the Decks they went up like 80%, and even then they're moving around. That could have went a little bit more. I was just outside of the money. Yeah, Deck was that could be a good continuation, but they're pretty costly. So yeah, it's right there. But watch those two, and then what's the other one? The real estate stock. Again, real estate and data centers. Oh yeah, been clear. Oh dear. Oh yeah, Eli Lilly, and then yeah, I think there's only gonna be one. So Intel, you got to see how it's. I don't know how it's gonna play out yet. That's why we need to either avoid the pin or not. That's gonna be it. If Deck could go below like 86 or 85, that might start to flush, but I don't think that's a guarantee. Das bin mal on, yeah, bin clear. Why are those so fucked up? BB, this is so terrible spreading. NEM, Google on the high. There's your boy Deck. Some of those Elon rumored stocks are moving for some reason. Well, I think you know why. And then, oh yeah, China. All right, there's only wait till the post earnings. You either we need to actually get that move, otherwise I would look to China, and then the one within an event. I don't like any of these, dude. Yeah, CPI did come in good. It was kind of expected by everybody, but at the very least. You know, you don't have to worry about something that, you know, could have been a concern. But then we aren't going to get the other CPI, they said. SoFi. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that one. Carvana. Again, Intel is what I'm saying. We need to get out of that range. Otherwise, it's going to be a long Friday. STX, Qualcomm, Dexcom. Watch if Biotechs. And there was a couple of medical stuff today. Eli Lilly made an offer, and they had that drug thing. And then, oh, where's PG? Going on your tape of CD. The decks are still moving, man. They're actually kind of active. Is it? I think it's 10:30 Eastern. Yeah. So in like an hour. AMD, Albemarle, MO, NVIDIA, SPY, new high. Oh, I need to do that. That's actually crazy, bro. The UVXYs are still up to a certain degree. I was gonna get rid of those, the ones from the other day. I'm gonna hold them. Yeah. So even then, there's still like a little bit of premium. They were already near the floor. That was when we got lagged out. If you had any of those, Google. But yeah, otherwise you're at the breakout point. So I do think you could still come down. But we talked about kind of what this means setting up. Google, ITW. Clove. There were some good healthcare ones. Gosh. All right, I found one. I don't even like this one. I like the idea, but Intel's trying to climb a little bit. Intel, they didn't have the cash. I didn't listen to the call. I went through the repeat of it, but they didn't really touch on it. They just kind of gave a good guide and dropped some, like, I read the transcript, but they just made it like seem as if everything was good, and they left a lot of assumptions. So let me put it this way: the Apple stuff still on the table. The guidance and how much cash they will get is still kind of in the air, but generally they're saying they're going to pay off all debts for next year, and I think they're going to have like 35 billion in cash. Yeah, ARM, again, we talked about ARM leading into this. Yeah, ABAT, I would look into that one a little bit more though, because that did come up earlier, but then they said they have something with both their debt, and they rejected, or they got rejected on some sort of like funding, and that's kind of like fucked them up. So look into it. And then I don't know, if I give you guys a gift right now, are you gonna fuck up and break the rules? I want to give you guys a gift, but then I feel like, I don't know, because it might involve not being able to talk about it. Can you handle that locked in? Does that sound like something I can interest you in? Or, because you know what's going to happen. I'm just going to yell at you if you break the, that's why I'm saying. So you could reject it if you want. Baba. Yes, sir, and ban the rule breakers. Nice. All right. Where is it? My Baba, wherever I go, he go Alibaba. Alibaba. I'm sorry. Let me get a good one. What's the date today? October. Grinder up, Haram. Alcoa, Prolong Idea. Lumen, that one ended up going, dude. GG's if you got that. That was one from yesterday. I haven't looked at Netflix. Let's see. I'm looking at a lot of premiums right now, but I can't find. There's a lot of spread, it feels like. But you are kind of now taking note of the SPY. You're kind of doing the melt up. Intel is kind of pinned, you guys, so we got to give it a little bit. It's only been 9 minutes, but still. And then NVIDIA or Deckers, that one's chilling. Yeah. Google, yeah, 52-week high. And yeah, Netflix wasn't really moving, man. I don't know where you got that. But yeah. My Baba. I'm glad some of you got the reference. Alright, you're moving a little bit. Duo is a fucking China one. We have free shares of that from a while ago. That's like the China gambling ones. I don't know. I might need to get you guys a list of some of the Chinese. Again, Baozun, but that one's shitty. But there's, I think, some way better ones, but I have not identified them yet. All right, let me check the SPY. Damn, EcoWeight got a nice candle. So yeah, EcoWeight's up by 0.6, but it's actually still below the SPY. Nazi up 67.98. Bro, we're about to hit 6,800. Oh man. Yeah, and then you got Google. I think all the big tech is going good. Again, Intel wants to move, but it's not. Remember we got above 38 though. You know, that's good. I hate and love the Bowser, and that's not the other hate love one, but it's just not. You need crazy mania for this one to move. I was hoping Wall Street would remember where they came from, but they haven't yet. But maybe a keyword is yet. Other than that, I like the Asian names. We still have some good ones, but other than that, you know, next week, and then you heard the comments from China. Cyber's on the high. Let's go back to ARM. Think about, again, plays for next week as well. That's up to you, though. It comes with the risk over the weekend. Yeah, Google keeps repping. Ford. And Meta. Constellation. Again, you're going to get some energy stuff soon, and then he came down. Those premiums are difficult. I don't know. Bowser an option. The premiums are actually holding now. Wherever I go, he go my long term. My long term. Oh, where's the Staples? Okay, watch out for that because Staples are up a little bit, but remember that rotation, how we started off the week. StubHub's kind of ripping, 20 bucks up 5 already. It's not like it's just moving, but it's not like news. Nibis on the high now. Actually, Nibis kind of popping up 7 already. Is that December? Okay, we might be in play. I'm gonna try. You're not giving me that. How much are we up? Oh wait, do we have these on the short term? Oh gosh, they're terrible. PMIs 52.2 versus 51.9. Uh, 54.8 versus 59 on the composite. Services was actually hotter. So let's see, that might move around bonds, but again, economic activity good, inflation data hasn't shocked anybody, but yeah, the 10-year is still in an odd place. Trump announces allowance by U.S. patent, non-provisional in respect to tech designed to identify deep fakes. Wait, what? You guys see that? Trump announcing allowance by patent in respect to identify deep fakes. I'm not following. But yeah, he's doing something there. Why are we up 1%? Because CPI came out this morning. So your inflation did go down. I mean, you could have had a little baby freak out, but it wasn't. 83% of earnings have beat so far. Intel's coming. Oh, you about to go to 38? I'm gonna fucking... Are you serious? On new issue day? Oh. These guys. In these days... Staples looking good. And then what time is it? 50. Alright. And then airlines on the high, Cardinal Health. And then SPY. Remember we talked about this setup, the melt or soon. It's only been 14, 15 minutes, so. And like I told you, those VIXs were holding up. I was going to get rid of them if they were going to, like, really slash them and we were going to run, but no, they're actually pretty decent. So, we got two options here, and it is a Friday. And then I'll give you locked in. I'll have another gift for you, but I need to see how you handled the first gift. So remind me in like 2 hours for your next gift. Okay, if it's there, it may not. It may change, but yeah. XPEV on the high. Oh, who was the other one? Dude, I can't believe we hit right next to 6,800 is insane. But then again, the market will go all the way up and then 6,799 and then sell off for the next 2 months or 2 weeks. All depends. UNH starting to come up. Again, Molina and a few others are moving. There's Elevance. Nectar, Eli Lilly, Takeover, no. That sounds familiar. And then Eli Lilly lowballed the motherfucker today. The stock was at like $5. They offered $3.60 in a royalty. Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah, it looks like opinion. 3M. Value, all over. Value is all over the place. So see if we come down. Look at bonds died from the services. So it kind of makes, you just sold off actually 0.75% if you think about it from the CPI till now. I don't think it should be because of the data, but it did that. And then Cardinal, I didn't think Cardinal was that a liquid. But it's going up. SMR is now moving. So again, watch your NNE if you want that. Why they do an Intel like this? Well, again, we did expect something of this nature. Like I'm telling you, it's either they keep it. It's because extreme. It's really up a lot, you guys. I don't know if you realized how amazing our entry was, and even some of those plays. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it could just hold up, and then we get into it after everybody else starts getting active. You know, we're gonna go in blocks and waves like earnings. So, but other than that, I mean, we'll be ready for all of it. Life, I'm up out the window. My long term. My long term. What's it called? Yeah, LAR. All these Argentina plays are silently going, you guys. I didn't realize it. Yeah, you could have planted. But they started, all the premiums are up way too much, actually. They're up more than they should be. Core Weave now. And City. I mean, if we could get any industry leading or not, that'd be nice. Reddit, and then Robinhood. So Robinhood, the gift I'm gonna give you in 2 hours, if you remind me, it's kind of related, but not really, but it is. Yeah, Argentina does have the election, and they're meeting with JP Morgan. Isn't Malay meeting with him on Friday or something? Wherever I go, he go, my buddy. Oh, yo, you guys are, it's gonna be delayed. I see it. It's just we in the time continue with some, oh, the peach. Oh, Arnold, let's go. Oh, Bradley Frizzle. He's right on time. They don't. Oh, God bless you, brother. Let's go. Happy Friday, Peach Nation. You know, Peach Nation, I would, you know that implies long term. I hope you guys have your long terms. I hope you remain consistent. You know that? Just remember the long term, little by little. There's LAR now. So I'm telling you, those premiums were not there. I don't know why they were up like that. LAR is kind of like running. And then there's the China ones. Yeah, now China names are starting. Some more than others. It's a lot of, yeah, JD hasn't even budged yet. Well, yeah, Bob is starting to go up. Oh, we love it, baby. GG, baby. GG. And shout out Bradley Frizzle. The Peach. Man, I'm telling you, the long term, it's amazing. Consistency, amazing. Figs, 52-week high. Open doors moving. Where's Beyond? No, it's actually still up. Elite Auto. These Chinese autos are going up. But yeah, look at more volume on Baba. I should be a part of the rumors, but I think people were mentioning other stuff. And yeah, I mean, at this point, the quantum government rumors, it's just like when we did Intel, you got to just kind of wait. But I don't think anybody has a clue, myself included. There's Eli Lilly app on the high. APP. And then SPY at VWAP there, so moving around a little bit. Long term. What is it? The long term. Oh yeah, Ford. Ford is just cheap. But 9%, I thought they didn't do that good, but people like the trucks. It's been a while, Ford. Yeah. Open keeps printing AMD now in Google. 52-week highs. Baba on the high. Where's our boy Intel? Just keep that on watch if it starts to break up or break down. It's already breaking down. But dude, Intel's about to give it all up. It's only up 3. If it falls below 38, I'm gonna slap Pat. He don't even work there anymore. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm like, it's still your fault. So you're like, what? Coherus. Where's the other one? Confluent. Boeing's at 219. It is his fault. INTC. Inside. Oh, no. I'm thinking of IDYA. I don't know if they have anything going on there with like a catalyst. But yeah, Insight 2%. Kind of wait. That's either news or just natural morning right now. Because remember, it's still early. We haven't even hit the top of the hour yet. White House advisor has it. I think Trump is very frustrated with Canada. Carney, we could focus on new partnerships, including Asia. Hassett, negotiations with Canada have not been going well. You feel which house is it? I hope it's a good one. So it's emotional, but I remember giving you updates on one of them, but now you're saying you're excited and accepted an offer, but I don't remember which one. So be careful, but congratulations. Just make sure you use the wisdom that you were given. Otherwise, the emotions will hurt down the line. And if not, and if everything checks out, it's you have a good reason to be excited. Did last night's watch list get taken down? No. It was only for the... Oh, is that NNE? It's only for the locked-in people. And you should... I don't know. You guys should see my Twitter. Because I don't know. I had a lot of interesting conversations, and they're like, "Oh, Josh, I miss it," but I don't know. I've replied to some of y'all. I mean, you guys have the long-term chat. You're still getting the info. I told the locked in guys, like, I share everything with everybody. So, they're not really getting a secret. They're just on real time. And then they're down to play Battlefield and do other stuff and not be so crazy about it. So, but other than that, I mean, good info. I'm making sure you all get it. I mean, this year the long-term did good. The trades, if you are listening on the normal chat, I mean, I'm throwing you bones if you're actually paying attention, because some of these call outs, it's been crazy, one of the craziest moments of my life. And so, yeah, it's like, I'm gonna keep encouraging you guys to like listen and use it. And at this point, if you can't use the stream to like grow the long term and get info and it's not helping you, or you can't find a way to make money off of it to the point where I say 5 or 50 for the sake of you. Some of you see what the fuck we go through. Yeah, this may not be the best place for you to be then. And I don't mean that out of negatively. I want to encourage you guys to make money off the content. And I cannot do it for you. So I really hope we get this, but I don't know. Some people complain about it, but then it's like, we did very well on the long term. You guys had all that for free and everything. And then if you tell me you don't trade, then why are you tripping? And then, yeah, so it goes there. Is that why you haven't seen a watch list? Yeah. Well, let's see. I'll consider next week blue hair data 53.6 versus 54.5. That's the composite. Let me get you the inflation. Current conditions lower. No. Where's the 1 year? Is it? We're frustrated with some Chinese nations. Yeah, 1 year for inflation expectations were chill. The blue hair can't even stop this. You have a house in a long term, be opposed to selling it to pay off all debt? It's a good question. Yes and no. It has to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? You have to really look at your loans, what kind of loan it is, and the interest rate, and kind of your performance and yourself to see what would be the best option. I wouldn't rule it out, but it's a lower quality one, where you should probably only be selling your long term for a house. But if that debt is terrible, I could consider it. But like I'm saying, I would just keep it very simple. You don't fucking sell it. And that's why, I mean, you guys, this whole year I've been trying to be so strict and clear so that it's easy. That way you didn't think about it, even the long term, like, because you guys just keep opening up the door to dog shit. I mean that respectfully, and I'm not saying that is it, but think about it. It takes one answer and you're like, well, if I could sell for this, I could sell for that. And then before you know it, you're selling to buy a Halloween costume. I don't know how, but that happens. So you get what I'm saying? It's just, the rule, and the rule is simple and easy. If you're in like 90% interest debt, I mean, obviously that's not going to help you. And yeah, if you have the means to fix it, I would think about that. But yeah, I don't know. It's up to you, brother. It's up to you. But that's why I'm saying, stop overthinking it. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Pizza. And Rocket Lab. Pizza's kind of tweaking. I don't know if that... Are we in the game? No, look at pizza just in case you get the offer. If there's no offer, there's no play. There's been thawing in recent days in China. Oh yeah, good question. And then yeah, and they were like, Josh, hook a college kid up. It's like, Chad, I'm trying. So that's what I'm saying. I said this with the $5 at the beginning of the year. I said, just pay attention. I'll make you $5 in a month. Same thing goes for 50 or whatever it is. But I do need you to you got to listen and you got to follow along. Because if you're not, then it's not follow along. I'm giving you plays. I'm giving you the play without giving you the play. But anything after that, it's like, yeah, man, I can't do what can I do after that? And there has been a tremendous amount of opportunities. Yeah, Google's going up. XLV, the XBIs came down, but I think we had a good make free. And that's a good, that was a gift too. And like I'm saying, we made it free. And like, if you weren't even following that like, if you got in, that would have been great. But then if you didn't make it free too, and you're at least understand what I was doing, you would. But I did share this with all of you on a lot of these. So yeah, that's why I look forward to the future. And you guys, I'm keeping you in mind. And that's why too, above all else, your long term is gonna prevail. Don't you ever forget. Oh man, the long term. Correct. Give an update. Speculation on pizza buyout. They're talking about it. Yeah, we need the fucking offer. But yeah, Bank of America is talking. It might move it, but at this point, we already made the money on the first rumor, or like, cause that was like a rumor of the actual offer. But we need an offer. Path was going up. I just had it there. Remember, didn't they have that shit on yesterday? Wasn't there a Path rumor yesterday? The opinion article. That was the danger. Oh shit. That one that I left is actually going up. It's on the ask. Fat spread. But if that fills, I'll be up. What is it? Well, don't tell us what you're... Okay, see, this is why I didn't want to answer the question. But good question. But yeah, you don't need to tell us what you're doing. Follow the rules. And yeah, I'm not... Just be careful, brother. Just be careful. Honestly, I changed my answer. You're not allowed to sell your lawn term. Never mind. Retract. See, that's I was worried about this. You guys are you want to know what I told the locked in guys at 6 a.m. this morning? Locked in. What did I tell you guys at 6 a.m.? I said, no what? It's actually crazy. So again, you guys didn't have to pay me for it, but I'm telling you, this is real advice. Yeah. No or stop negotiating. I don't like it. Yeah, stop negotiating with these decisions, man. They're easy. You know what you need to do. Again, from physical to spiritual to financial, stop negotiating. You have to be able to know the answer and truth, and I think a lot of you do. And that's at the end of the day, whatever you do, you will find the truth. Even if you fuck up, you're gonna get there. So it's all good. NVIDIA rumor? Oh. Huh? Just say no to nego. Eli. Oh, that was the Path one. That's what you're talking about. I forgot the delay. But yeah, man. So it's simple. Thoughts on open? Well, Brian, you've communicated with me a lot. I'm pretty sure you are aware that I think it's one of the worst companies in the world. Are you not? So, I don't know, guys. Don't play. Yeah, y'all want to play in the morning? I have fun with it. Y'all don't realize that's what happened after 11:07 yesterday. So it's kind of early. But then it is a Friday. And then Intel is up. And the other place. So it would track. To join Locked In? Yeah, you could join Locked In right now. You have to upgrade your membership. Hospitals. UHC. Oh, yeah, no, HCA was pretty bad, I'm pretty sure. The MPW would be pivotal. The earnings, no. I think once the long-term rates really go down, once they could refinance with like real lower long-term rates, that's where it gets good. Otherwise, it's not going to do shit. Or it shouldn't. Sherwin-Williams pop. Baby one. And Klarna. Yeah, Klarna's at 7. We talked about that the other day, too. Where's J&J, PG, Deck? Ain't do the earnings ain't do shit. Elon, Intel sold off more. We were not here when you said that. I've said it several times. And you've heard a lot from me. You were just telling me how much you listened the other day. Remember? I do. So don't play. That's all, you guys. You know what Josh thinks. That's why I even told the guys last night, man. Because I told this to my sister, and I love y'all, man. And I think at times in life, man, and over the stream, I've shared with you guys a lot of info, and I've shared with you stuff I really cared about at the time, and when I do bring it up, and I thought it would be important for your future. So one day it'll come back to you. I mean, I look forward to it. As you reveal and learn the truth, you're gonna remember. But I think all of you know what I've said. I think a lot of you have a good idea. Yeah, UHS is down 3 now. That's what I'm saying. Don't play. Don't let the snake tell you that you don't know when you do. Intel. I can't get past 38. Every time I get to 50, 40, then it's 4 years, and then it comes down, and then I get 38. Baby, come back. You can blame it all long term. Cause the Intel Wall Street is a bunch of hoes. I don't think we recognized it. No, I don't think anybody has an idea. They brought about it. They left it on a good note with like the demand and all that. Again, Wall Street's a little bit of haters. I read some of the other analyst reports, but it just, yeah. I mean, I think it's all good. I think it's not. I think it's easy. But in the meantime, this is like a typical. We had this idea. I thought it would have stayed pinned, but remember I was telling you even like what was the example I showed last night? Netflix. So I said, if it does, we talked about it doing something like this. If that's the case, you get no fucking play today. But if it ripped, oh, it would have been beautiful. There's still a shot if it could go back up, but if it turns into this, you're fucked. At least for today. And then we'll have to see till next week. Whoa, legal? What's the Conagra? I have heard about that. Oh my god, dude, whoa, that's cool. Have you heard about it? Well, you told me about it, but have you heard about it? Yeah, dude, Conagra. Dude, that's probably why Intel's going down. Now that I think about it. They're probably rotating to Conagra. BP temporarily evacuated refinery in Indiana due to external power outage. Oh. Yeah, and then I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't join the locked in if you're expecting anything, okay? Because it's, if anything, it's more violent. Is that a bad way to describe it? Is violent the bad word? But because I'm telling you, they're doing amazing, but there's a very high standard. So yeah, I don't like it. No one's offering you like a service. No one's offering you some, yeah, come on, I'm gonna give you this. Come on, come over here. There's actually a much higher expectation. You know, I expect some of you, and I want the people who can make money off my content. I want them, and I want them to make more. But that it comes with the, like I'm saying, it's gonna be a higher standard. I expect way more. So, approach at your own risk. Yeah, Path is going now. Wait, dude, dog, those plays hit. That's fucked up. Remember I sold that? I sold the other ones, but I was like, all right, I'll keep that other one. But yeah, that's funny. They're about to go in the money. All right, well, run it. I don't know what the news is. I'll check on Meta if you said there's something. But yesterday there was just that fucking, that one guy who said that it's going to do it. Yeah, dude, LAR, we said that like 30 minutes ago. And the premiums are moving more than the damn stock. I'm checking Meta now. Meta, TikTok found breach to transparency rules in preliminary probe. That was like an hour ago. Yeah, man. Yeah, some of y'all take the jokes a little too far. You had one yesterday, Alex, and I let it slide. That's why you did it again today. So, yeah. I like you. I'm going to give you 24 hours. Next time, you're permanently banned. Thank you for shopping at Stock Market Live. You know that? You guys, your good decisions will give you good rep. Because, I'll tell you when we get to Fila. Procter & Gamble, they're giving updates right now. You might start to get the move. Oh, they already do. They faded 3. Every post earnings was terrible today. Dude, Jeremy Kirkwood. Dude, I love your name. You know that? I had this guy when I would play like basketball. He was on one of the other travel teams and his name was Kirkwood. And he was a little fucker. And we would fight. And then we became friends. It was funny. I guess that's how most of my relationships start. I love you guys. I love you. Yeah, fucking Kirkwood. What up, baby? I don't think it's someday. I think you guys, if you want it, you'll get it. And I don't mean you're just going to give me your money. I'm telling you. Pay it if you want. Pay attention and lock in. And even the long term did very well. There's a ton of opportunities, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. The sad reality. I don't know actually. I think the plays would have hit if I told you all, but if I just handed them all to you guys, yeah, you would have made money. But I mean, we've tried that before. I know exactly how it's gonna end up. I mean, even with some of the lack of following rules that we saw with the other guys yesterday, it's like, yeah, it plays a different way. So. But I want to encourage you all, man. You could get it. You could get it, bro. I'm telling you. You own 43 houses in duplexes because of me, and I only got $5? Oh, well, thank God my reward is in heaven. But good work, brother. Good work. I hope you have a long term too, man. I love it. Do you want to buy more? I want to sell a couple of houses. I have a couple. I want to give you guys some houses. Does anybody? I'm gonna get one house. If Derek, it's a little bit out of Derek's budget. I'm gonna sell it. I'll sell him one house. You know, I'll sell them at fair prices. I'd give Derek $100K off. I have a house that's worth like almost $1,900,000. I'll give it to him for like $8 million because I need to cover the fucking out of pocket I've spent to do the yard and shit. But and then I have another one, and I was thinking about you guys because I had this other one, and the tenant's pissing me off. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it to a Chad. I'll give you guys a little bit of shitty tenants to deal with. They're not shitty. It's far from me, and they're annoying, and I don't like the property managers. So, but if it's close to you, it might be a good one. I think this one is like $300K. It's kind of expensive for the area, but it's good. So yeah, let me know. You're up for the challenge? Really? You want it? I'll give you it, bro. I like you, Fahar. You already bought a house. Let's see. Maybe there's someone who might or Tim, if you want it, but I don't like the tenants. That's what I'm saying. It's a fucked up dude. They're fucked up. They're so annoying. Baby, come back. You could blame it all long term. All right, I sold some of those. I have a couple I left for free. But yeah, that path hit, dude. No fucking way. I want to give it to somebody who didn't buy a house, but at the same time, that's not how the Bible story went. You'll figure it out. But I do want to do some. I don't know, though. I have a couple ideas, and I got to do shit. Either if I don't do it end of this year, then we'll save it for next year. Because it's also taxes, too. I get a good benefit if I play my cards right. And you got the long term. Good work. So I'm talking about. You got a house for me? I told the Chad to buy me a house one day, but that's cool, man. I could get my own Airbnb. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. The house is East Coast. Not coast, but east. You could get. I'm not worried about getting the tenants out. Hut Eric Trump tweet tease. Harp. Now it's good. Even then, bro, like FHA with a good priced home, as long as it's chill, it's nice. Yeah, I don't, John. Why didn't you do the one before? I just saw it. It's a manufactured home. You sent me one before, and I said that one looked good, but that one I don't. I mean, hey man, if you want it, it's again, you have to make your decision. But like I'm saying, this goes back to where I said I was gonna start charging y'all for some of these consultations, because I mean, I've seen people do the exact opposite every time I try to give them a decent one. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the manufactured homes, even if you own the land on it, but especially if there's other opportunities. Rent it? No, I'll sell it to a vet. I'm down with that. But I'm looking for somebody who is already taking care of things. But if you're a vet, you get priority. But I need, again, and everybody else, that's who I think needs the reward. Trump saying ABTC is using HUT to build Bitcoin miners. Yeah, dude. John, I really don't like that house. They bought it, dude, 2 months ago for $87,000. Why are you gonna pay them $200,000 and be excited? And it's a manufactured home. I do not agree with that at all, brother. And you didn't pay me at all. So that's my answer. And I don't want to ever talk about it again. If you want to do it, you can. It's your life. I can't control anybody. I don't want to control anybody. But yeah, you got to look at, these are the rules I give for everybody. So, you know, buying someone's flip is not gonna, it's hard to make money. And you're gonna pay them 100% in 2 months in an area that you've seen how they sell and not. Yeah, good place to start with 30 to 50. Yeah, he's not paying 30 to 50. And like I'm saying, the house sold in August 2025 for $89,000. Because remember, the whole idea, I want you guys to buy a house, but if you overpay, that's not what I want. Because you're not going to get the equity. It could end up being bad. Or if it's time to sell or whatever. So that's why. Pizza's going up now, 3. You had the Bank of America rumor earlier. Wait, does pizza not have any of those short-term options? I think it's the same price we paid. Gonna be sailing yachts, baby. Man, I just want to sail through the sky. You need the email tradingfraternity@gmail.com. To link up. Oh, Utah? Send it again. I don't think I saw that, avocado. Just in case. Yeah, pizza's going up. The prices are the same. Remember, those 65 options aren't your friend because the deal is at what, 64 or something? So the 60 would be the best one, but there's only a dollar or two after that. Bro, I think DraftKings should get fucked. Dude, the more and more I keep seeing the NBA gambling thing, doesn't that mean you could pretty much invalidate and sue everybody? Yeah, look, DraftKings should get squashed, dude. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, dude, it's nuts. Think about all these sports places sponsored by DraftKings, and then come to find out these motherfuckers are doing all of it. And then do you know what the real scam was? Do you guys get what they were doing? Remember I told you, I was like, I've had sketchy people invite me, like rich people. I've had people invite me to poker games before, like crazy ones in LA. Literally, there was one it's near the fucking hills. And you know what they do, right? They would target people who wanted to just gamble with celebrities and shit. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. But yeah, they were targeting people who wanted people who wanted to play with NBA players and shit. Does that make sense? They're like, come on over. You want to play with this guy? You want to play with this celebrity? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was offered it, I think Kevin Hart. They're like, you want to play poker with Kevin Hart? I said, that'd be cool, but no. But yeah, that's why I'm like, dude, it's kind of, and then they were cheating. So they would find rich people who wanted to gamble with celebrities and shit, right? And then they were using x-ray machines and then rigged cards to rob them. The buy-in's like $500,000. So yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, they had x-ray machines, dude. Isn't that crazy? It was like Molly's Game, but rigged. But the appeal was the celebrity. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's how they were using the NBA players. And then there was like weird people that were getting involved with like the overs and unders. Bro, there's tweets. People are like, I got inside info that fucking Rozier is going to be sitting out. It's like, dude, it's fucked up. And these are idiots. You could see, dude, they were just telling this to everybody because it was the dumbest people. There was one guy, he off of inside info, he made $1,500 and then he lost it all. He made $1,500 on insider info and then lost it to the same bookie. I don't go to those. No, I've been invited. That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, Jesus. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday. I was like, man, it keeps me out of trouble. I mean, believe me, things are enticing, but I don't know. Mama raised me well, bro. I don't want to fucking, why do you think I want to go to your little house with $500,000 and play with you? Fuck that. And be some P. Diddy shit. I got to live in LA. I got to be in music. I got to be in a lot of things, and the Lord has kept my ass safe. Do you know that? Just by fucking, nah. Mama, I love you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. You know, she raised me. And in the Lord, you have no idea. So, yeah, bro, y'all better stay out of fucking trouble and get away. And that's why it's like, I don't remember, the devil, he look like everything you want. You know that, right? He's never ugly. The devil is so attractive. Just keep that in mind. He's gonna come to you as every single thing you've ever wanted. They never feel me on that, bro. I've seen, dude, the highlights are terrible. Every play now, you're all looking. Even every single NBA player. It's so, dude, it's so bad. You can't, like, the way you, like, look at it now, every game, every clip, and then the guys who did it, and it's just like, yeah, the x-ray, yeah, it was used for the cards. So think about it. They find the mark, maybe a couple, it'll be a bunch of rich guys who want to play with celebrities, right, or athletes. They go in, it's like $500,000, some buy-ins are like $3-4 million. Like, we're talking real money, they're playing a cash game. It's illegal. You're not allowed to, because it's unsanctioned. You get what I'm saying? This isn't at a casino. These are in houses, like mansions. And then they go, and then the people who aren't involved bringing in all this money, they're not really playing poker. Someone's just looking at their cards and shit. And then the other guys are working together to clap them. Yeah, SPY is dropping. I don't see anything. Remember, what time is it? It's been an hour. So you're still at the range, I think, from the morning. We haven't melted up, and we haven't melted down. I know, wait till the refs, right? Remember that one game with, there was several with the refs where you're like, okay, these guys are getting paid because they're such terrible calls. It sucks though, man. It hurts the legacy of the game, bro. As someone who fucking, you guys hear me. I love basketball. We all love basketball, man. Ball is life. And now to go and look back and be like, oh, were they just fucking degenerate gamblers? I don't know. Was it poor fundamentals or was it poor financial decisions? Kind of sucks, bro. At least our greats, when we grew up, bro, their gambling addiction was they spent their NBA salaries at the casino. I love you, Allen Iverson. Okay, Michael Jordan, too, you know. But Michael Jordan, rich as fuck. So he never lost it all. But he was a mean little gambler, they say. But yeah, that's terrible, dude. I think Jordan made his money legit, though. He just gambled. He loved gambling. But this is odd. STX? Little popper. Well, that's what I said, man. I think a lot of people are picking up on it. I think everyone's starting to agree that the gambling culture and how bad it's become, and even compare it to the clapping yourself rates, dude, it's terrible, man. And I think we're almost realizing it's too late. That is exactly why I told you guys I don't fuck with the prediction markets. It's gonna lead to terrible things. I did not agree with Trump and them creating these loopholes for it. We saw it from a mile away, and it's just bad. So, and that's why too, even part of the changes this year, man, get a long-term. I gamble. I think options is gambling. I'm not, and I've told you too, I didn't realize, and I did have a realization of what I created, and I don't want it to be like that. And that's why, like, you see us take opportunity and we take risk and other stuff in the market, but it's like, yeah, it's morphed and turned into some crazy shit, dog. So, yeah, man, be wise and care about your future, and I think people are noticing. Yeah, that was just, it was bad, dude. Can't believe it, dude. Can't believe it. Jordan, I do remember that, yeah. Because that was back in the day, dude. It was like taboo. That's why, like, Jordan, it was bad if Jordan was gambling. He didn't do it. I really believe Jordan was like, I don't think he was gambling like inappropriately. I just think he gambled outside of the court. You know what I'm saying? And people looked at that very unfavorably. And they would give shit to his dad and everything. Yeah, it was taboo then. But now this is like, not only are these motherfuckers gambling, it was like they're part of it. Remember when the NBA, they're like, we don't care about your parlays. Of course, you cared about your own, you motherfuckers. Like, what? I mean, I'm a hypocrite. I don't know what to tell you guys. So, options is gambling. I'm a really good gambler, and I like gambling. That's what I'm saying. I stopped going to casinos and shit. I got over that. I had a phase because they were paying me with fucking food and hotels. I just enjoyed it. I at least got a dividend back. I mean, it was fun for a little bit, but I think options is gambling. I've told you this. I've never minced words. That's why I don't know who I am to judge, but, for my whole life, it was financial markets still. It was always speculation. It was never like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things, but yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than that, but it sucks. Look at where we've gained. But long term, I know that's why, and I hope you never let the gambling get away of your future. Turna said to weigh options, including stake sale. I think it's Europe. IBM and AMD, no. Well, I think people keep asking about IBM and quantum. I think you're gonna get like circulating things, but I don't recall anything material. Yes, this was pre-market. They said they're able to run quantum algorithm on AMD chips. So I think that's why AMD got the run, but that was even after the morning. Everything moved the same though. It's all the little gap. But think next week as well. I mean, I'm more confident in my prediction than not. I'm telling you, bro. The prediction market thing, it hasn't swept everybody yet. That's the crazy part. Y'all don't realize it. Believe me, man, I could go make a fuck ton of money on it if I wanted to, because it's not there yet. But it's gonna. I've learned I don't want to be a part of none of that. And they've already offered me a fuck ton of money. But I'm telling you, dude, it's going to turn into some real dark shit with people using it, manipulating it for very evil, borderline terroristic purposes. So, may the odds be in your favor. Yeah, Intel a little bit. At least they held above 39. Yeah, a little bit. Watch AMD though. Again, I think people are recirculating that, but they did have the quantum stuff. I would pay attention to China and quantum. That was the other headline last night. That kind of like that, but it didn't get a lot of attention. Or I guess it's harder to play. Is that gold? Let me see the Argentina plays. Rambes. Pay the plug. God bless you, brother. Y'all have paid the plug already. Be the best you. And let's go. And I'm telling you, we gotta be ready. You be ready for the shifts, and that's why too, man. We gotta prepare before things happen. And that's why I hope too, there's a reason why we need instructions followed. Because look at every moment this year. The Trump coins, the Intel, and think about it. I mean, some of y'all thought I was crazy, but we were very clear about these opportunities. And that's what I'm saying. When they come, you need to go. You need to follow the instructions and just go to make it easy. And that's why I'm saying at the same time, there will be a time to discuss, and it should be now. But don't tell me about it right when we're in the middle of opportunity. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the time to act. So, amen, baby. Got a lot of work to do. Well, I hope you look forward to that and you don't think you're done. Beyond. That one faded pretty quick, man. Yeah, remember, Meta next week, Amazon, Apple, all those. All right, you're coming back up. Let's see. You still have time for melt? Or you have another, like, what? We'll give it, like, another hour. If it keeps going up, we could melt up, or it'll just end it, and then that's it. Ooh, boy, enjoy it, baby. Yeah, I saw that one, the Europe. There's a Chinese quantum in Akron, Ohio. What? What's that called? WDC on the high? It's only been an hour. I know. That's what I'm saying. There's been a lot. That CPI, the move, Intel, everything. So we got stuff. For next, you might have. I'd watch the video again. You might be misinterpreting the whole strategy. It was never for dailies, brother. Boeing, back to Cali. Pop on Boeing, 1%. Bank of America, no rating on Papa John's, no longer trading on fundamentals. We are right, the market is wrong. So are they pumping it? These fucking double-tongued motherfuckers, what are they saying? I don't care, $30, Papa. You know I like making things free. I have 20 on Intel. I'm banning you. The fuck are you saying, bro? You're playing around. You know exactly I was going to do that. So don't waste your time with the fake statement. I know you like making things free. I like banning people who don't follow instructions either, because they get in the way of my beautiful people who we must enrich, brother. So let's get it. I'm glad you got your opportunity, though. So stop getting in the way of others. Thank you for shopping at Stock Market Live. People are taking no rating. There, yeah, so it is gonna get bought out. But then again, they've said this for fucking my whole life. You guys know that, right? That's why I said, once I told you it was a different offer when I heard it, but I need that offer. Otherwise, yeah, but it's, again, you have $10. $10 per share is left on the table. Boeing's still going. SPY kind of melting. High ticker's not fully maxed. You got some names on the low, but it's going. Let my people grow. Amen. Amen. Oh, I feel, dog. All right, Dow Jones, 21 green, 9 in the red. NASDAQ, 73 green, 28 in the red. SPY, 350 green, 140 red. Not bad, Habibi. Dog, all of those. I think Chipotle. No, even Chipotle came down. All right, man, you're near the high. DraftKings chilling. Oatly did a reverse split, I think. Yeah, and I guess watch AMD and IBM. They had your quantum news. And you still haven't heard anything on the White House stuff. I still think that's all fucked up now. Oh, didn't CN have something? I'm thinking something else. Yeah, STX had those candles earlier, and then so did WDC. A lot of tech is doing good. What's that? GNTA? Oh. FATF removes South Africa and Nigeria from dirty money gray list. Starmer to agree to finish the job on Russian frozen assets. Sam, they had earnings. They're actually up 10. Apple's going. I wanted to see Dio. Where's our staples? See if that... You only had that one move today. They're up, but everything else is way, way, way higher. You only had one day of that, but that could still be in play. Baby, long term. Beyond new low, Apple on the high. DraftKings staying pinned after. It's only down 2, and then Boeing's still going after that. I don't know if there was a headline or not. All right. Well, if you could get more tech, it's already up there. And like you're saying, you got 60-70% of the market in the green. So you have an opportunity to sell off, but I told you guys, give it by the second hour. We'll find out. It's only been an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, where's China? China. Morgan Stanley and some banks. There's debt coming up. I don't know. Is their call starting? Let me double check. I thought they already had it. China, well, Baba's still up. IDR, isn't that the Idaho one? And then you went, yo, all of the mineral plays are getting knocked. Most of them. But yeah, they're all coming down. And then nothing happened on NNE. So that's what I say. I didn't know if it was legit or not. And then premiums are fucked. I think Deck had it yesterday. Yeah, and then I don't know. See if any updates, if it starts to move outside of that report. Alrighty. O'Reilly. Long-term parts. Oh yeah, consumer sentiment, CPI. That's it, and you've been pinned for an hour after the move. A lot of industries, though, are doing well. It's either all tech and risk is doing better, and all the other ones are kind of just stable. But not bad. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I could do propaganda or Jesus song. We'll go with the Jesus one. Burb.
Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a call, baby. Ay. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it, set apart from the start. And the heart isn't ours, it's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the arc. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god, then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib, but for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want death to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say it proud. Here, let's say it now, Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Amen.
I got a protein too. It's a protein bar. So I said, man, CPI made me hungry. No. AI startup.
These very, very large-scale AI infrastructure projects.
I put up Cardinals. Probably still chilling. We gotta wait. I think we gotta wait for this next.
In Northern Virginia,
You just give it another 30 minutes, an hour.
A large portion of the existing.
Yeah, it's a huge percentage
of Texas. You're seeing it in Louisiana. You're seeing it in Wyoming. You're seeing all these places that are naturally energy-rich locations to power this future of intelligent infrastructure.
Yeah. I don't know if Virginia can handle anymore. It's 40% of the grid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Please come back. Really good eyes on the ground.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm pleased to be here.
Chase Lockmiller, Crusoe.
Thanks.
All right, coming up, as the government shutdown enters week 4, we'll head to a food bank in the Capitol where federal workers are lining up after missing a paycheck today. We'll be back in a moment.
Come on, they cut that one off.
And the Oscar goes to...
And you think he was as sharp as you?
I said I had not seen decline. And I hadn't at that point.
You did not see any decline from 2024 Joe Biden to 2021 Joe Biden?
Not when I said that. You know, the thing is, he was sharp. He was on his feet. 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 I saw it.
I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle. Our plan for dealing with her is called Operation Let Her Speak.
Breaking news this morning, NYC residents stay safe. Dick riding is at an all-time high. Broke boys are on the rise. Pieces are not hitting, and the plugs have the same work.
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined, and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the same.
That was unnecessary. We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Olivia Lee, where are you?
That's none of your business. Do you hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting
I actually
from where
have some
I
more
am.
questions for you. Okay, we're going to go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No, I don't.
Hey man, it's a cop. 2020. Check me. Racist, love blue faces.
I love it.
That's face.
I gotta post this.
Nathan, I'm playing, making all new statements. Stay patient, my moves, Jason. Been banking on put.
Government workers.
It sounds the
Emily
same.
Wilkins joins us with that story.
Look
Emily.
it sounds the same.
Hey, Michael, we are here at
I didn't
one of
even
these
mean to do
distribution
that.
centers in Alexandria, Virginia. It is home to just some of the 2 million federal employees who are missing their first full paycheck
Tell me,
today.
dog,
You know,
this
they
is
haven't
real.
even started
This isn't
handing out
even the
boxes
clip
yet.
anymore.
Already, we've got a huge
I
line
can't
of
tell.
cars going to the street. They're
I'm
expecting
not.
to
Now
see
I'm fucking.
about
Oh my.
300 people today at this location.
Federal
And
workers
it's
turn to
just
food
one of
banks.
several locations
We're
this
all
week
gonna die.
where they have
Everything's
been handing
terrible.
out boxes of
Look
food
over here.
to federal workers and federal employees.
Jeez, dude. Man. I can't say the same. Dog, my favorite one is when he's like, I thought it was a weird car. We weren't supposed to see all of this. All right, Big Red, that kind of. I think it's part of the momentum unless a headline about to hit. So watch out. Good timing as they hit you with your propaganda. But this, again, you guys are ready. I told you, just give it that first 2 hours. We either got to melt up in store or it ends after 2. Oh, excuse me. My bad. For burping in your ear. It's a good day, dude. What do you want me to do? It's natural, Habibi. Natural. Oh no. Did you hear that? I think my fire alarm just ran out of batteries. I'm gonna get pissed off. Fuck. You remember last time? Oh, it just did the beep. I got the bougie one though, bro. Low battery, it tells me. But we'll see. Deck still going. Put up Weight Watcher. But yeah, we're dancing around, you guys. A lot of the market's up. You have a lot of room to go down, but then if nothing really material, well, you know, you might get a China headline. Dude, Path is still going. Holy shit. Nice. The options went down on those other ones that we had like 2,000% on, or 1,000. But that one today. Oh, yeah. You hear it? Fuck. No, bro. Even if you take out the battery, it still does it. Hold on. Oh, I gotta either close this door. I'm gonna go crazy. Hold on. I'm like a crackhead right now. I took off my headphones. I'm just staring outside. Hold on. Am I hearing voices? I am. Short all my plays. Do it. I'm crazy. I'm cuckoo. Jesus is with me. Fuck! It's out, yeah. Low battery. Damn it. Fuck, I don't know which one it is. I gotta close this door. You guys don't, I'm not tall, bro. You know how hard it is to change a battery? At my height, dog, you have no idea. This shit's a struggle. So, I gotta, damn it. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get injured or something. It's not. This is fucked up, dog. You can't unplug it. It's like wired in. It's fucking code, dude. Fire code. And now my fucking speakers. Scheinbaugh, we're gonna wait when asked about decision to terminate trade talks with Canada. Things are going well for Mexico. Cut the wire. Okay, you guys, not burn the house down. That'll stop it. Okay, I just closed the door. I still kind of hear it, but yeah. Mitch is at the farm. It sucks. I took my ladder there. My ladder is at the farm. I had a ladder at my house for short people activities, but you know, I thought the farm needed it. But look at that. No step stool. I have a step stool. It just brings me up to the average male height. That's the problem. So it's not. Yeah. Put it in God's hand. Things go very well for us right now. We'll see. We'll see, Habibi. Did you see that clip of Chauncey Billups in an interview? And then he says, well, we'll let the chips fall. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Intel on the low, Constellation, a couple value plays. But yeah, Intel, man, Intel's about to go negative. It was up 9%. I think 11 at one point. Oh my, that's such an Intel thing. I love it. But yeah, no pre-earnings unless it really goes crazy end of the day. But those odds are diminishing rapidly. Do anything, the Chads? I need one thing, Jeremy. I said it, but you kind of glossed over. I need a house. Will you give me a house or no? Is that because my thing this year, I want to help certain people, but the rich guys, you guys got to pay your dividends. Isn't that fair? I think we got to start. Otherwise, because the rich guys got in the way of all of the people who need it. Unfortunately, that's been the theme this year. And last year, and last year, and last year. So yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I could need right now. And I think you got some of them. So I'm asking the right guy. Anybody else? If anybody else got one, you let me know. Because then I got to give the other ones to the other people. You see, trying to keep it flowing. Why did I just get a notification? Path again. I have my property managers do the screening. But then again, some property managers are good and not. STI. Whoa, pop. Yeah, 9% pop. STI. You might have something. I'm gonna check news on it. It's kind of a liquid up until that move. No options. Oh, I remember this one. I remember it because the no options. I think Cuba. No, I mean, I feel like Cubans, bro. Like, Cubans are the chillest. I feel like Cubans really like America. And I think the leadership in Cuba is kind of fucked, but I haven't talked to a Cuban who's not like, yeah, I love this place. But I think Colombia. I think he's going to go after Colombia next. That's what he said yesterday. He kind of called out the leader there. Because I don't know. I don't think you got drugs coming from Cuba in the same way. I think it's a destination and a travel point, but it's not I think Colombia, Venezuela, like Venezuela is extremely hostile. Dude, my favorite development is watching a bunch of weird white liberals try to defend Maduro. And I'm like, do you guys understand what the fuck you are saying? Because Venezuela is very hostile. I love the Venezuelan people too, don't get it twisted. I think there's very good people in Venezuela, and that's why it's sad, because Maduro is a fucking dictator. And some of the shit that he's done is pretty terrible. So, but yeah, I've been watching. It's fucking hilarious. It's actually like nuts. You'll give me a house as long as we could Airbnb it for 6 months out of the year, and I have to come visit at least once. I could do the first term. I will only go if I want to go, but I can't guarantee an appearance. You know why? Because I own a lot of houses in Indiana. I've genuinely never stepped foot in that place in my life. It's kind of fucked up, but I heard it's great. I really love it from a real estate perspective. It's one of my favorite areas. But yeah, I've never been. So I think I'll be there at the right time, but I wouldn't, I can't, I wouldn't want to commit to something. Because you would think I would have already been there by now. So that's why I say that. Oh. Hey, yo, where's your boy? Are they gassing these? Yeah, oh, they're gassing the spreads. Yeah, no, Cuba's not like hostile. You see what I'm saying? Cuba is so socialist, but ever since the Bay of Pigs, I don't think we've had any like issues with Cuba in that sense. But like, yeah, Venezuela's fucked, or at least Maduro. I like Venezuela. I don't like Maduro. I don't like any of these rich socialists, dog. That's why it's just so fucked up. Because, like, they're always like, yeah, the people, socialism, and they're balling, bro. They're balling. Like, the Maduro family and all of the, like, leaders there, it's insane. And then their people starve. Banks again. Send me one. You know what, bro? Let's do it. If you're actually gonna give me a house, you will be the first person. So I will come out. I want to make a video. See, but no one's gonna do it though. You won't do it. See, now I'm just baiting you. This is terrible. But like, I'll make a video. I would love to announce, because we got the farm this year. I finally got the compound. A lot of people didn't think that would happen, so I'm glad that we got that. But yeah, have you seen the farm? I don't know. Oh wait, that's our good video. Oh, it's such a good play. No, film me. Let me see. Yeah, Apple. A lot of things are picked. Dude, you're going back and forth. One wave down, one wave up to go nowhere. It's been a great, it's gonna be a good day. Always. IBM again. IBM and AMD, I think you're gonna think about it. It's early. Even Homeboy told us about it. He's gonna keep that. They're gonna keep recirculating that. Here. In Southern California. So, yeah, I forgot. I want to watch it again. It's been a while.
A couple of years ago, after we got the bright idea of the long term, we were like, we gonna get a compound for the people. But you know what they said? I said, that's never gonna happen. Said Josh is never gonna get a compound. And well, you know, it always looks one way. But shout out to Long Term, and I'd like to welcome you to Long Term Ranch, baby.
Long term. Long term. Yeah, dog. Alright, I just wanted to see that. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm, dude, that's the craziest. Imagine the long term, the short term. All this stuff this year, but like, dude, we got a fucking compound too. I kind of forget from time to time. But that's because, again, I did get a, what's it called? Told you, I already have a high offer on it, but then the values are still kind of going up. It's very interesting with how we paid for it, but all of like, even on Zillow, and when you put in the address, it's all like, it's 300-400 grand higher at the low end. So like guidance, the low end is now 300-400 higher, just on the computer estimates. But I told you, I got to offer $500,000 above. So I said I'll take it at the end of the year if I can't do anything. So we'll see. STI still. Oh, and then MPC, Boeing, Marathon Pete. Bobo's still going, yeah, and STX and then STI. Whatever that one was. I remember there was something tied to it not too long ago. Boeing still. All over after that little Beyonce, all the restaurant names went down after they popped. I'm saying they watched all of the Sweet Greens move. Yeah, dude, the real estate. I'm glad for the diversification. Like I'm saying, man, to get something like that, that's still part. We put the money to work still. But then too, you guys got to buy it cheaper. I don't know. Like, think about the long-term ranch. Like I'm telling you, the only reason why I moved on it was because of the value. I don't want to, as much as, otherwise I'd be pissed. If I overpaid for that home and then we're fucking just fucking around, playing around yet, and we haven't gotten the income yet, that would be terrible. But like I'm saying, there's very good equity. That's where you're going to get your money. And then obviously you don't want to burn cash too fast or for too long. But that's why it's like, yeah, equity. And then again, that same respect I was telling you, we could grow $250,000, $500,000 way faster in real estate. And then you use it with the long term, but it's equity. It's the same thing that you made money in stocks, equity. I make the money when I buy it. It don't happen on the sell. I don't even know the lyric. Letitia Jane pleads not guilty to U.S. charges. Hakeem Jeffrey, White House must justify decision to strike vessels. Bro, have you seen the boats? Bro, it's like quad engine. It's Vanta black. Like, you have no idea, bro. Why, Hakeem, why do you... I get what Hakeem is advocating for, but... Hakeem, I'm not following, dog. Do they pay you? Hakeem, I'm gonna start thinking they pay you, dog. Oh, you missed... We just went over the basketball drama, dude. It's sad. It made me cry. I didn't cry. Well, you cried. What? Yeah, bro. Make a what? Oh. Oh, Mitch. I gotta give you a call, Mitch. I have something for you. Everybody knew it was rigged, but like... Ah! My speakers. We all knew it was rigged, but like, we weren't supposed to find out. Does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like when y'all like realize I'm actually short and ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're like, oh, he's just joking around and I love him. And then you're like, holy shit, he's short and ugly. He was not lying about it. You get what I'm saying? It's just the sad reality that you have to come to terms with. That, and that's how it feels with the NBA and the rigging of all of it. We all knew. But now we know. Now we, you know what I'm saying? So you guys will have that experience when you meet me. But this I think has higher consequences. You know, that's what matters. Yeah, we got the confirmation, bro. That's what I'm saying. I like mystery. We're humans. We love mysticism. Yeah, shout out G.K. Chesterton, bro. The mystics and mystery is good, but. Yeah, now we know. Fuck. So, Pour one out. Pour one out. Actually, shout out to Tap. You guys know that. If you pour one out, that's Tap. 40 ounce. I'm pretty sure Tap owns Old English. OE, dog. I know, terrible. And if you still drink 40 ounces, you have a problem. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm here for you. Let's turn that into 10%. Okay? But I don't know if it's 2025. I don't know the last time I seen someone drink. Back in the day, I used to see a lot of 40 ounce drinking. You know what I'm saying? But not anymore. So. But then again, nowadays people cut off. I meant, never mind. Baba. I'll just stop there. Spy's going up. All right. And we're at hour number 2. 10 minutes shy, you guys. So I think if it goes from here, we melt. Other than that, it's over. But it looks nice for now. ON. All right, we're off. So think about those earnings for next week, because, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Those VIXs did not go down that much, though, still. Yeah, it's because it keeps going down a little bit. At 38. Yeah, I mean, I could go look at and see. I think Intel, you just got to get through this earnings, and it'll probably start running with everybody else. Oh, wow. Deck volume is insane. I had that one up. Yeah, Intel volume is extreme. It's well above average. Where is it? Volume stats. Yeah, it's already done its average volume already. Yeah, I see most of the transactions are at 38.56 today. But then it's broken up into various blocks. But there was a decent amount of transactions. Where is it? Your VWAP of today is actually at $39. But yeah, the previous close, 3% of the... Oh yeah, here, I could turn on the percentages. If you guys want to see it. So yeah, here's Intel. So pretty much like 20% of the volume today was like 38.50 to 38.70. So that's the close. Only 3% of the volume traded there. VWAP is at like 39. This is VWAP for the stock individually. And then, yeah, but there was a decent amount of transactions in the 40s, but that's it. I mean, you just got to work through it. This is fucking Intel. Wait, what? We hit 6,800? Oh, dude, that's crazy. And then the banks are going up. PNC. What up, Post? I can't believe it. All right, well, again, the seasonality and other stuff, bro. We're kicking it off. So get ready. Get ready. I can't believe it. Bob, actually, Eli, there's IBM now, QS still, Boeing still. Abavacious. Campbell's on the low. Whoa. I know. That, like I said, that AMD news, you saw how Chad brought it up because it was from the morning. I just think that's just recirculating mixed in with good earnings and getting ready for it all. IBM and AMD. And we were even saying, you know, quantum-wise, IBM should be your real quantum play. Jeez, look at that, dude. IBM Mizzle. It's already at 5, but hey, if you get, again, like I was telling you, it's going to melt. So, in a certain way, like, think about it. If we could actually hold up and don't give this out right now, then it's gonna melt up. Like I'm saying, we're kicking off some things now, and we're out of that range. And then today's data was bullish. You're expecting a bullish Powell. Your only problem is liquidity, as weird as that may sound, but that's gonna lead to a bullish Fed. But at the same time, yeah, just because we're going up doesn't mean there's liquidity. That's the ironic part of all of this. But yeah, it's kicking off a lot of things here. IBM's getting more. Again, everyone's been pumping the quantum news, but it's melting now. That's $6-7. It's a AMD quantum news from the morning. But it's not happening right now. People are just, I guarantee you, they're just talking about it every 30 minutes and it's circulating. And then they're waking up and shit. Dude, the IBMs went up 1,000% on some of those. They jacked up 300%, but then the other 600% you could have hit. Crazy. You're back, baby. It's good, man. I hope you stay. But that's not my choice. You must hold the values. Honor yourself. Honor your brothers. It's a good thing, bro. You know that? And I hope y'all appreciate life. And it'll be good for you. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I wanna say something about Tom Lee, but I'll get banned for it. So I might just have to tell the locked in guys. Because if they get me banned for it, then that's their. I mean, hey, you guys, it's your choice. It's up to you, man. Why are my speakers so fucked? You guys hear that? Do you hear the crackling? I did see the CSGO market, and what they did is kind of wild. Nah, I mean... Yeah, that is Tom Lee. That's why I liked him before, and then I saw that, and I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. I'm like, wait, I'm not, nah. My phone is on. Oh, you're right. I have a phone right on the wire. So maybe. Yeah, you guys would hear it, right? That's what I'm saying. It keeps doing. I have a lot of wires though. I gotta clean it. Pizza. So again, people are talking about this buyout. It's actually just took another 20 cents. Procter update. Broadcom. Again, I'd watch IBM keeps ripping, dude. So yeah, IBM and the other one. And AM Digital. Yeah, the oil news was big, dude. Big. Went up there. Bonds came back up. They were up a lot more. I think pizza's the only food play, huh? Run going up there. A little bit of a candle, already up 8%. We're all in danger, Danley. Banks, Zillow on the low. Yeah, Zillow's kind of getting clapped. And then a couple bank rips. Banks have been melting up too. Not as aggressive as, you know, your IBM, but that is going. All of the mineral plays got kind of fucked there, and like uranium too. And then fucking Intel uranium, whatever the fuck this is. Is Intel made of rocks? What the fuck? I'm so sorry for complaining being up 60%. I'm sorry. The internet taught me that. It's my fault, my fault. I'm just saying. I feel like people don't talk about Palantir anymore. You're not allowed to. What? The fuck? Because it isn't squeezing. That's a good answer. That makes sense. Pizza, pizza! Japan, Akazawa spoke by phone with Lutnick. It's 10 minutes ago. All right, you're going up just a little bit. LONGTERM save 10%. LONGTERM get a long time on. Say the 10, 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 say the 10. Yes, there was something with space, and like I think with the Big Beautiful Bill, when they started pumping some of the Space Force stuff and all that, I think that's what started it with some of the other quantum runs and all that. GD's flushing, but not too bad. And then Dollar General, what a bad combination of letters, GD and DG. Uber, Snap, Palantir, Uber. Colombian dialogue with U.S. is fluid. Are we gonna find out that Vegas is rigging the machines? I mean, casinos are regulated and like they check them. I'm sure they do some shit, but that's not really the like issue, if that makes sense. We're not like, because you go to a casino, you know what a casino is. That's why I've given you this analogy to the scammers who mislead a lot, because I'm like, they're trying to make you think you're not in a casino. I always tell you guys, options is gambling, because it is. You know, it's not a real. You're not gonna get a real safe investment. You should know you're in a casino if you're in a casino. So the problem is sports, and like the conflict of interest, and now it's, you know, sports was supposed to be about sports, and then not about gambling. And then, you know, people already pushed the envelope and allowed, you know, like these sports betting sponsorships and all these things. And it's like, you know, there should have been a wall between them, or they should have never been combined to begin with. You know, exactly. Sports is not supposed to be a casino. And then, yeah, it's a pretty big violation of like trust, integrity, not to mention like, I don't think people, like, you guys know gambling's serious. Like, the consequences. Like, it fucks people up, dude. It really, really does. And, like, the real, like, sports betting is even kind of worse. Because, you know, you guys all know somebody addicted to sports gambling who's done some really dumb shit. Yes or no? Any of you who have been involved, if you know what a parlay is, right? If you know what an under is, you have a friend who got fucked up by sports gambling. Yes or no? Just simple as that. And that's like, now imagine this. Imagine the people who have had like a really bad addiction, and again, it's their fault. I'm not trying to remove the blame from them, but this is where it just gets kind of dark, because it's like, imagine somebody struggling. Imagine somebody on their last leg, and then the thing that made them lose was a rigged game from the start that shouldn't have even been there. We shouldn't have allowed it in terms of the sponsors and how it was combined. And then the last fucking play, you know what I'm saying? And it sets people over. Do you know people hurt themselves after things like this? That's usually what they do. You know that, right? You guys are telling me, oh, people lose and that. What do you think they do? What do you think you do if you really have a bad addiction and you do something and you didn't foresee the consequence and it was terrible? What do you think's gonna happen? Let's be real. And this is the thing I hate. It's demonic. That's why, whether it's a social trend or gambling, that's the enemy, you guys. I've always told you. You guys think I'm a fucking, you think I'm here to die for Donald Trump, here to die for a liberal? No, man. I think there's a huge threat of temptation of people in their own lives. And that, I think, is important. That's why I do think your appreciation and love is actually key. Not for me, but for yourself. And think about it, being wise and caring about your future and making good decisions. That's why you could insulate and protect yourself from a lot of evil things, man. But yeah, that's the scary part, and that's the thing that's dark, dude. And it happens a lot in gambling and sports gambling especially. And now you're telling me only God knows that I think only God knows the number, but I'll put it this way, people lost their lives because of this little NBA gambling thing. And I know you're like, what? That's so dramatic. How? What do you mean someone lost? I could almost guarantee it. I guarantee at least one of those plays, one of those fake outcomes, a false, manipulated. That's why that's why I go off on the media. That's why I tell you guys, these reporters fucking with you for money. And doing that, dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not even saying somebody killed them. I think they hurt themselves. I think somebody put all their money on the line on something that was already, the outcome was determined from the start, and only they didn't know. And and that was it. So yeah, it's fucked, dude. IBM. I know, dude. It's so weird. They would put like picks before the games. Yeah, Uncut Gems. For real, right? I just forgot about that. That's crazy. Yeah. Straight up, Uncut Gems is I think that's the example. And that even had the NBA players and shit. But it was all about gambling. Intel 38, brother. We meet again. We meet again. Yeah, this is a breakout for IBM. It's an all-time high. I think if you want, dude, you could have taken that risk if you really wanted to, even on the melt. But that's it. When it stops, it'll get ugly. But if it keeps melting, it's just running. It's literally NBA presented by FanDuel. It was. You could have got some there in the morning, but there was a couple when I look back. There was some good planting days, and there was some harvesting too. But yeah, why say it? Delta deviates. We went up above the range 6,800, but yeah. So if this doesn't go down back to here and like stays up and then could keep going, that'll look like the melt. Otherwise, you're 10 minutes outside of the 2-hour window, so you could still kind of go down here. Don't get your hopes up. But yeah, I think it's going to be chill. A lot of, think of, again, the earnings. There's IBM's a post earnings, but the ones that are next week in that setup, and then whatever we hear from the politics. Then you get Powell, but then look at the bones. Was it really call out? Yeah. I mean, I don't even think IBM, that wasn't even one of the easier ones. But like I said, there's been some this year, man. I've seen a lot of them. And if you have listened, and if you're, but you gotta, that's what I'm saying, you have to be willing to take the risk, seek it out on your own, and you gotta do it. But I'm trying to help, but that you guys gotta, I'll pass the ball. You're getting some good things, but you do gotta score. Oh, dude, I played so terribly yesterday. I played 3 games of basketball. First game, bro, I shoot like 5 for 6. I'm fucking, everything's draining, dog. Right? Then the next 2 games, I miss every single layup. It was so bad. And it would even like go, hit, bounce, and then just go right out. It was terrible. I was such a liability after game 1. I let my brothers down. Okay, IBM again. But yeah, if you were here, I mean, again, it was actually Chad. Again, we talked about some other things. One of the Chads brought it up, and we did discuss and confirm the AMD stuff. I was saying you're gonna get people talking about it. Even then, that lasts $5. So you did, at least you knew about it and you knew what was going on early. But how you wanted to go about it or not go about it, choose your frustration, that was up to you. I need to see. Export quantum? Oh, it's different. That was the best earnings play, uh-huh. Well, wasn't there one more? Am I tripping? But yeah, no, that's fire. There's one more. No, I don't think. Dude, it's early, you guys. It's only 8:40. You're 15 minutes off a Euro close. Yeah, the deal, like I said, I found the cheap one, but it doesn't really move. I just like the space. It tracks well with everything. Both it's related to bonds and REITs with data centers, and then they had good earnings. You know, they had it all. That's all what we want, but it doesn't really move. And then all the other fucking options were shit. But even that one wasn't gonna be the highest quality. That STI is still going. U.S. opens probe of China's implementation of Phase 1 agreement. You had this yesterday. Remember they were talking about the rumor? So you got a China headline coming in now. USTR initiates Section 301 investigation on China Phase 1 deal. So you might get a little red. Bonds are... The question is how long and how much does it stay like this? Does that make sense? Because you remember, some of these Trump headlines, everyone freaks out. Some of them are more legit, but this one is not new. So, but that is coming out now. Why is Nike? Nike's flushing a little bit. Yeah, none of the China plays moved off of that. Yeah, DraftKings is starting to go. That was, I think that one just, I really think they should get fucked. I don't know, but you gotta, playing that's gonna be difficult, but you could gamble on today, ironically, but next week, or at least with time. But they're all gambles. I can't, it's very ironic. You wanna gamble on the failure of gambling. It's pretty funny, but that is what it is. Oh, Nike could be with Deck. Deck is down, even though it's going up. They got clobbed. Putin envoy Kirill Dmitriev confirms he's in the U.S. for a visit that was planned a while ago. How do I feel about Netflix earnings? I'm thinking about adding it to the long term, says Dustin. So Dustin, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the stock. Okay, done. And we're going to go to the daily. Okay, and then we're going to zoom out. We'll go 10 years, a good time frame. So I'll give you an opportunity to retract your question, or would you like me to answer it? It is up to you. I see. Well, it's going to take a little bit because of the delay. We'll see. Oh, Guild? I mean, if you get those biotechs going up, man, the premiums came down on that. That was a great make it free, but yeah, they dropped right after. I got the China news. It hasn't hit yet. KYTX. All right, a couple of random smaller biotechs are moving, but I don't think anything crazy. SGMT, SU, yeah, another biotech. Laser. US, that's probably on the Russia meeting. The fact that there's somebody here doesn't sound as bad. Intel! You motherfucker. Love you. Hot dog. Oh, I forgot I had this up already.
Slightly, when what I do, mainly you could tune in, watch it move, baby, turn YouTube to a new station. First off, got one thing, fuck y'all like you ain't got dreams. Tough talk, but little small things, they slip on me like a box spring. Hot jinx, y'all saying the same. No, I blow in Jesus' name, I'm thinking that, cause then I had to pay a killer every day, don't hesitate. meditate, you meditate, I call it pray. You scared of me if you feel like pray. Don't be a demon in Jesus' name.
Don't be a demon in Jesus' name.
No, I'm kinda funny but could teach you things. Your mouth is running but didn't hear a thing.
Your mouth is running but didn't hear a thing.
They still asleep but don't believe in dreams. Speak of kings.
God, they still asleep but don't believe in dreams. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, that wasn't an answer, bro. All right. Well, so listen, man, I explained it yesterday with kind of how it played out with some of the cool plays we've had. But yeah, man, I genuinely from now on, and I hope all the rest, because you guys are good people, man, the rest of y'all. So anybody trying, like, you guys, these people are putting in bad decisions. And this is what I'm saying. If I am misjudging you and I am wrong, you should tell me. China says it holds security talks with U.S. That's coming out now. Let's see. Decent. Damn. So yeah, like I'm saying though, I'm gonna assume that you have to prove me wrong. I'm assuming you guys are trying to hurt people, because like I'm telling you, you know, some of these reactions, like, you guys could ask questions, you could talk, we could have good conversations, but the way a lot of you keep going to, I'm gonna buy this, you should buy, oh, it looks good, like, let's stop being cute. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody knows what's going on now, especially after that little gambling talk. So I appreciate being straight up. I don't like fake questions. I don't like trying to pump. And yeah, that's what we need to stop. That's what I'm trying to fix. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have the same assumption, but you should read those messages with a lot of caution. Because like I'm telling y'all, you may be talking short term and all that. Go to the short term chat or go somewhere else. Otherwise, long term, the rules, and like I'm saying, man, some people are nefarious and they're trying to influence and pump their bags and get exit liquidity. And then also at the same time, I mean, it just like everything we talk about, some of these philos, you got to control your mind and be wise. And I do think you guys know good rules, and you got to be careful of emotions getting in the way of and making poor financial decisions, whether that's buying an overpriced stock, an overpriced house, everything. You guys should know. So like I'm saying, in a weird way, you may not like this stance that I take, but I do believe that taking such a strong stance makes the answers clear. You know, Trump coin, Intel, Papa John, any of the plays this year, think about it. I was very clear. Imagine how beautiful that would have been. And they followed the rules, and they were low. Things had different risks to rewards, but it wasn't, you know, and it was clear. Everything was clear. So I think you guys have a clear idea of the rules, and there's a good idea, and it helps you, because when good opportunities come your way, you're just able to go, and you're able to do it, and you're able to build, and it's a magnificent thing. So yeah, I hope y'all feel me. Navin IPO. I don't like IPOs. I want to add it to the long term, but we'll take a look at it when it comes out and run our other set of rules. Oh, UMAC. Whoa, UMAC. What's up with that? That has to be something, bro. They're gonna halt it. Are they not halting it? Oh no. Yeah, I don't even think you could get a play on that one. Oh, I got one. Woo! It wasn't. What is that? It's halted? Fuck yes! I beat him. Little fucking dickheads. Yeah! I got one. I don't even know what it is, dog. That's fucking 14% though. And they were cheap. Woo! In there like swimwear. I've been there. Oh, I don't know how I got that one. Yeah, dog. Imagine if I didn't have to reprimand you out of the goodness of my heart because I want y'all to succeed. I probably could have got more. I beat the fucking computer on that one. I can't believe that. Finally, they usually rob me. I went higher though. I went higher than I usually would because I knew they were gonna rob me. So I unlocked it, and I didn't do a market order. I put in the price, but that was hard, bro. Usually you won't get I don't even know the news. That's it. Just 13% was usually enough to trigger. And then they left the cheap one on there. Yeah, UMAC. I did it solo, man. What is it? Burning Man for drones. That's old. I don't see shit on it yet. They got a government contract. Like, we might lose still. I can still get clapped. Usually that's gonna help me. But yeah. They gave me them all too. No fucking way. It might lose. Cause like, why the fuck they give it to me? Elon apologizes for the X algorithm, working hard to fix the problem. I still don't have a headline. Explains how domestic manufacturing underpins national security. Yeah, I don't see anything on it. I don't know. That could be just big volume, but you don't usually do 13%. Interesting. UMAC got an army contract. That was old, right? I don't have anything on my wire. All I got is pause for volatility. Jeffries will endorse Mamdani for New York mayor. Uh-oh. That's weird. That whole family's weird. I shouldn't say anything though. Hot dog. I'm not talking Mamdani. Arrow. We have an old Arrow. All of these are going up now, huh? Yeah, the rare earths are going, but Arrow is linked to UMAC, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the Ukrainian ones. EU, Albuquerque. I don't see anything on UMAC still, bro. Wins largest ever Pentagon contract, Financial Times. Are you sure it's not? It could be the reiteration. So yeah, FT's dropping something. All the drone, UMAC is the winner. Largest, all right, I'm gonna cancel I have an order to sell it, but I'm gonna keep it. I could sell it for like what, 1,000, I put a limit for 1,000%, and then I'll keep them all, only one of them. So one of them will pay for all of them, and we'll hold them. I can't believe I got that one. So thank you, Jesus. I'm down. So that one too, like, even if you guys were on the delay, but even the locked in guys, did any of you get it? That was kind of hard. Like I'm saying, I got it, but I don't know how. I was pretty fast. Because usually they do it. I did go for time. Yeah, I didn't go for the weeklies. Because they were already fucked. I ran through it and I saw them, but I just knew what was going to happen. I went to the time. And I got a good one. I mean, inshallah, Habibi. The whole chain had no bids. And that's what I'm saying. It was fucked up. I definitely got a little lucky there, but, you know, a mix of preparation and luck. It was just big enough. Again, you guys are used to that, though. If there's trigger, if it's big enough, 13% is not small. So there had to be something. I still didn't know until we just got the headline. So we'll see. USAR, MP, the rest of them, or someone else are going. Wapa. Ka-cha, ka-cha. No? Okay. I'm sorry. I did it solo, man. But I don't own the mind, but I own the pad. Unhalted. All right, it's up 15. I put in my order. It's not. They chilled them out already, so it's only up 300%. Not gonna fill the 1,000%. Boo. Well, we'll see as it plays. That was a quick unhalt. Yeah, we brought this up a couple times. But that one, I mean, depending on the size of the order, that could be very, very good. But I thought it was going to hit me at 1,000. I'm not. It's at 300%. So it's not that bad. Too slow. Even everybody would have been too slow. Yo, Brookfield in advanced talks to buy nuclear reactors. Hold on, that one's trying to slip by. Check BBU to enter exclusive for South Carolina nuclear plant. BBU? This shit's not even moving, dude. So I don't know if that's gonna pop or not. I don't even know if they have options. They 480'd all. Literally every one of them is 480'd. Yeah, you could maybe go shares, but it's just not even moving. Brookfield to acquire pair of nuclear reactors. South Carolina coming out now. I could feel, I'm gonna hold those UMAX. I could get some now, but I thought it would have went more. So I wasn't even that. You didn't really miss out on much. You missed out on 400%. It's moving now, but that just came out. That's Wall Street Journal too. They are liable to pump Dominion D. Oh, you know fucking D, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? They had a cheap one on D, and I had to do D because of Mosby. Mosby brought up D yesterday. That could be related to it, but don't go crazy on that one. Just in case. Again, I got 20 bucks on it. They were just cheap. Yeah, they gave me... did they give it to me? Oh, I didn't even spend 20. Fuck yeah. That looks more like Brookfield than not. Yeah, UMAC is the other Trump, not Barron. But yeah, you're close. Whichever one of the love childs it is. What? Can he say that? I know. What's the other one? UMAC. Yeah, D doesn't move like that, I agree. They're cheap though. It's already, I got 100 on the bid if I want to make them free. I think I am. Welcome, Marcus. Okay, UMAC going up. I think they were fucking with them for a little bit. Like I'm saying, I thought that was going to go nuts. 300 is great, but... yeah, now there you go. They gave me my fucking bid, you motherfuckers. Yeah, you little shits. Not you guys, the market maker. Alright, now you got like 500 on the bid. That's what I'm fucking talking about. And then D's not... D had it for a little bit. You could make D free depending on which one, but I don't like that one as much. I was saying, that one, you had that little window if it came down. They were fucking with it. But it still didn't go that insane. Alright, I made one free at 700, and they fill both. Oh, that's fucked up. They fill both. I had 2 orders on 2 different stocks. They fill both of them at the same time. Alright, all of them are free now. 700% on the other. We're done. GSAT, Enovix, all of these like energy names are going now. And then IBM in the middle of it. And that STI. Yeah, D doesn't. That's weird, though. I don't like it as much. They filled the D. The Ds are now filled as well. I did it solo, man, but on all the band and not all the pad. Oh, and then Path, you're in the money. I forgot. And then GSAT wins Pentagon contract. Yeah. All right, I made everything's been taken care of though now. I have a couple left on both of them, but we got free plus profit. I love how we're just chilling up here though too. And then what? 905. Oh, dude. I got one for you. Oh yeah, I think I owe you guys a gift. Did you guys break the other? Did they fuck up the first one? What did I tell you guys to do today? Do you guys think Locked In deserves a gift or no? Thank you. Hit UMAC as well too, brother. You all could have, you know, because I hit the one that was kind of impossible to get, but then there was that little window where they went down. So I'm glad you acted, brother. And like I'm saying, man, delay or not, I want you all to be safe, and I really do believe you still have an advantage. If you're a real trader, if you're a real investor and using this info, like a lot of people quietly do and don't want to admit, that's why thousands will pay the premium and everyone's quiet about it. So yeah, you get what I'm saying? I like it, man. I'm glad to hear. So follow the rules and let's keep doing more. Let me check one more thing. But do I owe you guys one? Do you guys? I have another gift I could give you. But which one do you want? I'll give you one. I don't even know how to describe them to you. So I don't know if You haven't heard a band. You don't owe us nothing. I love you. What a good friend. I'll just tell it to you, Lizzie. You want the second one or you want the first one? You could get the first one or the second one. You have to decide. Do you want the one I told you about 2 hours ago, or do you want the one that just came to my head? Oh. Alright. What the fuck? My shit's all broken. See, I love you guys. You guys don't get it. I taught you this a long time ago, but don't you see it? Look how fucking nice everybody is in the chat. But then you guys don't get it. When you're like nice to people, they're gonna feel like, I want to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? They don't, man. Habibi, welcome to my Habibi. No. You are the gift. I give you gift. No. Let me be gift to you, Habibi. I know you guys are gracious. I be gift to you, Habibi. Come. No. I have a gift for you, Habibi. So, Habibi, for you. Pizza, pizza. Actually. And then, sorry, Wall Street bets. Let's fucking, I'm gonna dump more of the path. Okay, I dumped a couple more paths. They fell out the money, or they're like in the money, at the money. I think of the draft kinging. Albemarle's running too. Are they research? Oh yeah, do you think UMAC? That's what we were saying in the beginning. Remember UMAC? We were talking. You guys were like, that was a week ago. That could be it. They're all gonna die then. If that's a recycle, then once again, the news agencies are just fucking with you for your money. But yeah, they still got really solid bids. I'm gonna take one while it's still there. I took one more UMAC off the table. I still have some. Well, that was fun. That was our day. Seemed a little slow, and some of you got the IBM, which was fire. I didn't get me one of those, but that was dope. We got some other ones. The Lord will provide, baby. It's gonna be a good day. Hi. I'd say I'm it, but I've been that since the beginning. Stephen Curry, I put that inside the long term. You say you got a long term, show it to me. Poor CFO, tariff cost 500 million a euro burden so far this year. Okay, your boy's going up IBM once again. They all melted, dude. That one's still crazy. That one's still like nutty. Alright, I go pee.
Did it solo, man, and I don't own a man, but I own the pad, and my bitch is bad, but that on all the land, all the continents, and I can tend this shit. They tryna test the shit, but won't take a sit. Only command the men, send the older shit. You know I know my shit, like the older kids. I'm like an older prince, I whip an older pen. Hot racist, I love blue faces. Last face won't do nothing. I'm playmaking all new statements. Stay patient, my moves Jason. Been banking on push lately. Win-win, what I do mainly. You can tune in, watch it move, baby. Turn YouTube to a news station.
Let's send it over to our senior correspondent, Nicole Minaj.
Look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it's probably bad.
Let's go to our eye in the sky, Timothy Chalamet. Timothy.
Man, I am so high up right now.
You are in a helicopter.
I didn't know that when I got in. I thought it was a weird car.
What do you see up there?
Everything. It's too much. We were never supposed to see this. I need to go back down.
You stay right there. We're going to go to commercial.
Fuck yeah, I'm back again. They say I'm lucky, they keep on happening. They say I talk a lot and I'm rambling, but they listen to litter and this a big ass plan. Sit your bitch ass down, don't get back up. Don't need good luck, I ain't got no fucks, cause I got nothing to give. I need another crib, you need to pay your rent and get off my dick. You fake bitch, two-facing, clout chasing and truth hating. Your mouth moves, but you ain't do Nathan. You a damn fool, but still school hating. Do you, I ain't complaining, I'm just saying your life's wasted. My month pay is your life statement, that's a weird flex, that's motivated. Racist, I love blue faces. Last face, you won't do nothing. I'm playmaking all new statements. Stay patient, my move Jason. Been banking on push lately. Win-win, what I do mainly. You can tune in, watch your move, baby. Turn YouTube to a news station.
And we're back. Let's check in with Morgan Lee Freeman with sports. Morgan Lee.
I just want to take this sports time to say that whatever you hear about me in the next 24 hours is completely false. People are going to say things and have documents and recordings to back up what they say, and it's just not real. You should believe me and not their solid evidence. Knicks take it by 2.
This is when champions are born.
Monday through Friday, baby. 30 minutes before open. Come. God bless ya.
Quit bullshit. Quit playing with yourself. Tell the fucking truth. Truth will set you free. So you play game. I ain't Bernie Mac, ain't playing no goddamn game.
I ain't playing no games. Fucking Chauncey. Yeah, UMac. I think the UMac might be a reiteration, but we caught it extremely early. But yeah, either way. I thought it was a weird car. No, dude. Stop playing with yourself. I was saying there was an old one and then it got reiterated. That's exactly what we said right when it came out, but still. Either way, well, good. Well, what a day, Chad. What a day. What a day. And then Spies is holding this, though. Now we're even past the 2 hours, so if we don't melt and just stay here, it's going to suck. Not really. It just all depends if we could get some more poppers. There it is. Starmer Coalition IVZ. What's that? Yo, Invesco's getting demolished. Oh, I think somebody posted that. Fuck. Yo, they just took... That's something. I'm gonna check. I think you're a little late. You gotta watch out that window. I mean, some puts only went up 30%, but I don't think they move a lot, and your floor is kind of limited. Let's see. Invesco. I don't see shit. I hope that's not another banking issue. And then Nibis is still going up. Is it? Yeah, Dominion really is going up. I don't know what's up with Invesco. I think we're late. The premiums didn't go too crazy, but yeah, it is still okay, now you guys are jumping on the Invescos. Because like I said, I think it's a little late. Look at it went 23 to 20, dog. So we did not get a jump on that one. But I don't even have a headline. So be careful. The financial's old and you just posted it again. Yeah, again, we said that right away. You guys heard that, right? That's what I'm saying. I only took the play because it was up so much and then I snaked it. But then that was the first thing we talked about. DLR now finally fucking moving. But still, that one don't really move. Wants to make cold winter a tool to pressure Ukraine. D built the 2 nuclear. Is that the one that Brookfield bought? I think it was. It correlated with that. But that's what I'm saying. D doesn't really move. So. I know, man. I look forward to it, Legal. Amen. It's a cult. I'm still baffled by, like, the people who, like, joined the cult and were, like, so offended that we operated like a cult. When I start, like, enforcing rules, I marketed it as a cult. And y'all, like, what? So why y'all acting so surprised coming from Reddit? I said, go back to Wall Street Bets. Y'all banned me because of Jesus. So, I don't know. I'm playmaking on no statements. Stay patient, my move, Jason. Acting like a cult. I know. But, you know, I don't know. I think maybe even military. We need order. You need to just go. Like I said, I really mean it, man. I think you guys got to see it yesterday But a lot of times, even the intel play and like a lot of things, I'm not trying to control y'all. I don't want to. I have zero desire for that. And it's just like, there's just going to be certain opportunities. And if things change and happen, some opportunities you just need to go. You know, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do have the habit of discussing at the wrong time. It's like the thing you're going to be worried about in the opportunity, you should have said it before and prepare before. But once it's there, that's what I'm saying. Some of these moves, there's no time to play this hesitation game or everything. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a real benefit. But, and then even the less crowding too. You guys see it? If the market took a 0.5% drop, 1,000 people are going to show up. And they're all going to get in your way and then block the fucking orders. So, and that's what I was saying. You saw it the other day. We hit 700% on that one. So you do got to be like, that's why I'm saying sometimes let's discuss and plan and let's have the conversations when they should be happening. But when it's time to move, we have to fucking move. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I'm telling y'all, if instructions can't be followed, y'all get in the way of the movement, and it doesn't work. We don't have time for it. And it stops the good opportunities, or it'll limit it. So that's just be ready, baby. Be ready. Okay. 25 degrees, that's crazy. I don't do that, dog. It's like 60. Peace is born from pressure on aggressor, says Zelensky. NATO right, Ukraine, Putin is only making marginal gains. Amazon's on the high end. Spy now. Apple kind of led the way in a couple big tech. I had to get out that boat so I could walk on water. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business, man. Let me handle my business, damn. Dude, I hate that I know so many Jay-Z lyrics. You know that? Why did all these people have to ruin my childhood, man? You know that? I'm like, why do they have to worship the devil? Such a good lyricist, dude. Such a good lyricist. I will always respect the lyricism of Jay-Z, but I am concerned about what he does behind closed doors. Man. Big pimpin', saving time. It's cause the long time. Okay. LONGT. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, 9:30. It's great timing. I love it. He was dropping financial literacy for years. I will give him credit for that, for sure. He was one of the first. Like, especially when it came to like investing, but then yeah, I think he liked a little too much money. I think he would have done stuff for money. Let me put it that way. And that, my friend, is where we draw the line. Okay, that's it. I like money, man, but I hope that's what I'm saying too. I want all of y'all to get rich and do good, but you know, if you do anything for money, I'll cut off all that shit, man. And you've seen it, man. That's why. That's the sellouts and a lot of other things, but sellout leads to evil, because it starts off innocent. You start off being, trying to get money, but that's a slippery slope. P. Diddy got stabbed? I did not hear that, no. This is nothing to me. Typical take a day, impossible take a week. I do this in my sleep. I sold kilos. I'm guessing I could sell CDs. Bigging up my barrel. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish. I guess he does know. Dude, he's crazy, bro. All of them. That's why I like the old Jay-Z a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's sad, bro. He's honestly like, yeah, dude. It's Hove. I mean, that's the irony of the blasphemy. But he's, you know, God has blessed a lot of people, even if they have used it for other purposes. And that's why I always said, I don't know. I could see talent. I really, really can. It may, even if I disagree. I think he is one of the best lyricists to ever be alive. I'm telling you. Like, I'm talking, like, you guys are gonna hate. Like I'm saying, I just told you, he rubs me the wrong way now, but I'm talking like lyricism, dude. He is he's like Mozart of rap. I don't think people understand. No one ever really does. But yeah, he's crazy, bro. Hut and CCJ. Remember, you guys, there was an old headline with some Trump shit earlier this morning. Finance, I guess. Uncle financial lyricism. It's not bad. But, you know, there's some crazy writers, dude. You know, and some like lyric and music. It's your brain, dude. That's what I'm saying. The way it connects your brain and all of it is so beautiful and it's good for you. But yeah. He also rubs people the right way. Allegedly. That's wild, dude. I feel. It's threats. Mine's Blueprint and Black Album. I have all of that on repeat. I think I know every song. Just off top. Or at least most of them. Those are my two albums. The Blueprint 3, and Black Album. That's it, dude. Crazy, crazy ones. It sucks, man. Yeah, Lupe's up. Lupe's like a Rene Descartes. You can't even understand Lupe unless you understand him. Because you know that's what Rene Descartes did. And again, Rene Descartes, light, cogito, de ergo, de sum, I think therefore I am. All the shit Rene Descartes did, you guys he was living in an environment kind of like us, where he had to appease both the church and the government. Otherwise, they'd kill him. They wouldn't let him do what he was doing. So he was fucking saying shit while agreeing, while also fucking giving you the answer at the same time. I'm telling you, it's nuts. But yeah, literally, like Rene Descartes crazy, and that's what Lupe reminds me of. Because Lupe be saying 5 different things at the same time, and nobody really gets it. And that's why he could also do a pot superstar. If you are what you say you are, like right, like he could do that, but then oh my goodness, yeah, all the other stuff. He says it's nuts, bro. What more can I say? No. Yeah, man. I know Superstar's a banger too, though. But like, dude, the Lupe songs. Here, I'm gonna play you one. Now they always take the video, and we'll have to remove it afterwards. But this is a really good song, and this is what I'm saying too. And I hope all of you, even Like, this is what like, he's a liberal, but not anymore. This is what I'm saying. We're like, bro, you guys don't realize, like, even I told this to my sister. This is why it's kind of bothering, or like, we still love everybody, bro, but like, if you genuinely care about this, I do hope some of you realize last couple years, truly, you have supported oppression. And it's ironic because you would think little conservative people wouldn't be oppressing. No, that's what, right? And it's like, dude, it's just sad. Because I've been advocating for immigrants, illegal and not, for a long time. And I even had this talk with my sister, and I was trying to explain it. And that's why it's like certain things, bro, we were viewed as liberals. And I don't think my stance has changed. And then it gets to a certain point where, like, people try to push you to, like, crazy stuff. And it's like, if you're not, it's like, nah, like. So that being said, listen to this Lupe song. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I love it. And you'll see how relatable it is, and how even contradicting it has become in ways, and what he says and what we've done as a society. Dude, I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Woo, the jazz.
Great American.
Rap Resurrect. Freedom Ain't Free by Lupe Fiasco. First up.
Pour live on the set. Pour live on the set. Yeah.
First off, say peace to Pine Ridge. Shame at all the damage that the white man wine did. Ghost dance, penalties, 5 million beers a year, and all that other crime did. More pieces to the teachers of blind kids, to red bells and small cells, keeping their mind big. Say everything's hostile. Suicide bombers and prosperity gospels, emaciated models with cocaine and blood pouring out their nostrils. They got to just to stay awake on the catwalk of life where everybody watch you. Straight hair, high heels, and a handbag. Crucifixes, racism, and a land grab. Katrina FEMA trailers, human body sandbags. A peace sign and a pants sag. A money toss calls a 9-stripper mad dash. A friend request following a hashtag. Now everybody wanted like the last laugh. A Michael Jackson jacket or a Daft mask. Purple Jordans or the mixed girl in your math class. Stable is when the Bath had Baghdad, but corporate jets really had to have that gas band. War, and they hope they all fall from the rat-a-tat, cause that's just more dinosaur for the Cadillacs. Live from the other side, what you see, a bunch of nonsense on my TV. Heaven on earth is what I need when I feel I'm in hell every time I breathe. One live from the other side, what you hear, a bunch of nonsense all in my ear. Rich man, poor man, we all gotta pay. It's freedom ain't free, especially around my way. Marvel at the state of art of man, and turn around and treat Ghana like a garbage can. America's a big motherfucking garbage man. If you ain't know, you part and parcel of the proper land. You say no, you ain't, and I say yes, you is. Soon as you find out what planned obsolescence is, you say no, they didn't, and I say yes, they did. The definition of unnecessariness. Manifested, say that we should protest just to get arrested. That goes against all my hustling ethics. A bunch of jail niggas say it's highly ineffective. Depart from Martin, connect on Malcolm X tip. Insert bar when it's similar to separate. To me, the truth is more fulfilling than a method of finding really fast internet to have some sex with. It's all one song short of a set list. Couple croissants shy of a continental breakfast. Or blowing out your birthday candles just to make a death wish. So absurd, word to Chief Bone Necklace. Down at the Lakota Sioux Casino, a whole culture boiled down to giving you Pekino. I go as left as a heart in the chest, cause the Horn of Africa is now starving to death. Live from the other side, what you see, a bunch of nonsense on my TV. Heaven on earth is what I need.
Amazon.
I'm in hell every time I breathe. One live from the other side, what you hear, a bunch of nonsense all in my ear. Rich man, poor man, we all gotta pay.
This freedom ain't free coming around my way.
In all white Los Angeles, the dream of Mr. Chandler. Hope and pray they take Columbus Day up off the calendar.
Calling out them.
South Central, an example of God's gift. So shout to all the mothers raising babies in Spot 6. The projects of Oakland City, Detroit, ghost towns. Monopolies on poverty where deep
monopolies on poverty.
Parts of Manila like the video of Thriller, but the U.S. Embassy is reminiscent of a villa. If poverty is chocolate and privilege vanilla, then what's the flavor of the Sunday preacher's pedophilia? Cash rules everything around these niggas. Classrooms everywhere.
Arms popping.
Hither you should already have Burns and Mr. Smithers, the tyrant or the slave, but nowhere in the middle of the extremes of America's dream. Freud fighting Neo, Freddy Krueger refereeing.
Freud fighting Neo, Freddy Krueger refereeing. Y'all don't.
Heaven on earth is what I need when I feel I'm in hell every time I breathe. One live from the other side, what you hear, a bunch of nonsense all in my ear. Rich man, poor man, we all gotta pay. This freedom ain't free, especially around my way.
Check the arm of their You guys get what I'm saying? I believe that. Everything. We fuck up all these countries. That's what I'm saying. We should monopolies on poverty, the rich people, the people trying to control y'all. Y'all don't get me, man. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's sad to see how some people have been tricked into literally supporting the oppressors, and they're thinking they're stopping it. So yeah, bro, I don't know. That's real good music right there. That's some real good. That song is 13, 14 years ago. So yeah, I was just a new trader, I think. I only had a couple years under my belt, just like some of you. Oh, what a crazy song, dude. Yeah, and Arm's still going. Mm-hmm. Amen, dude. I think we're back down. This is gonna be boring. If it flushes, it'll get fun, but yeah, for now. Defense Secretary orders deployment of Gerald Ford carrier to Southern Command area, Pentagon says. Everybody, dude, Lupe is just too crazy. It's actually amazing that he had popular success, but then it just stops because he's too insane. I'm saying you can't, like, one, you speak the truth, and then, like we say, dumb it down, that one song. But he's just insane, bro. Most people can't get it. Or then again, if it flies in the face of, like, think about it. He was calling out these liberal LA people back then. He's saying, what do you mean Columbus Day? Well, then that's what I'm saying. A lot of people have learned to adopt some of this stuff, but yeah, it's wild. Alleged sale of unauthorized access from Salesforce. There was another one. Tyree tagged me in another, like, hack thing with First Five. Shit keeps popping up about their leaks. But I don't know. Keep it on watch, because last time, remember the First Five. If you see more of them, you might have a play there. When you perform for Obama, yeah. Dude, I mean, again, I'm sure a lot of people were let down. Everyone thought, I mean, I don't know. Back in the day, bro, we loved Obama, like, because it was Obama. I don't know. I liked Obama, bro. But then once I, like, realized what the fuck he did. But Obama was cool when it was Obama. Like, I don't know how to describe it, bro. Like, it was a time, bro, and you felt hopeful in America. He did bring hope. He really did, bro. You know, Obama was, but, like, I really think objectively he was one of the worst presidents to ever walk this planet. Him and Biden, dude, have fucked up this country so bad. But I loved him at the time because it was really nice. I don't know how to describe it because we were coming out of like crisis and a lot of other things, and, like, I don't know, he was what we needed, and it was it felt good, it looked good, everything. And, like, I don't think everything was bad, but I mean, he's killed a lot of people, or at least approved a lot of drone strikes, amongst many other things. But then that's what I think too. I think a lot of people, even like Lupe, I think people supported, and people really were like, yeah, man, this is it. This is what we thought. We thought it was gonna be the change, and then, yeah, little by little, everyone found out, oh, they just want power and money? No fucking way. Be real, millions liked him just because he was black. That wasn't the only reason. I mean, I'm Middle Eastern, and I don't think I was like, oh yeah, he's black, word. That wasn't what we were down with. Not everybody. Like, I'm sure some people liked him only for that reason, but it was his vibe, dude. He was chill. He was like the first chill politician at the beginning. Well, what we thought. Like, yeah, he was just very, like, everything. Hope. You really were like, hope and change. And then, yeah, he spoke good. He had swag, everything, dude. That's why, like, I think him being black was the nice addition. And he was the first black president. And it was that added to it, but I don't, for a lot of people, that wasn't the only way. Your tin is that Trump is the Republican Obama. I see what you're saying. Some people might not get that, but I get what you're saying. SOC and then yeah, Uber. I'll check if there's news on it. Uber is moving. Damn. That's what I can't say that other one, guys. I can, but you know, I don't feel like muting the other one. I don't see anything on Oobs. Mom, what's this? Max making? So absurd, are the chief bone necklace. It's like an X, yeah, kind of, I guess. No, I think Obama was worse than any of my exes, you know that? And I've had some terrible exes, but yeah, nah. None of my exes approved bombs on a bunch of little children. So, unfortunately. You know, I think if they had the authority, they probably would, but thank God nobody gave it to any of my exes. And I don't think any of them lived in Texas, so that's it. It's not even a Drake song. All right, you're coming again. There was a couple of headlines there. Again, you have something about a fucking boat moving, and then what was the other one? Right before we had that one, the China stuff, and then the meeting with Marvel's going now too. That one's hit. It's like melting and it's printed. Again, the chips are doing very well, even though it's supposed to be Intel's day. Yo, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe it though, like a little bit. I still don't know, but I do kind of believe it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't think you're ready for this one yet, which is okay. That was terrible. Dude, no. That's great. Excuse me? You dated a girl named Michael? You have to, I guess when was this? Nowadays I feel like that's like, yeah, normal, but sadly. But what do you mean? Her name, are you sure it wasn't Michelle? Are you sure there wasn't like a missing apostrophe? Are you named after the lead angel? What hold up, girl. The fuck is your name? Wow. Yeah, like, was it like Michelle? Just like that. Say it like that. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, right. I mean, it was the halo effect, but he was also coming up after George W. Bush. Anything would have looked good. You know that, right? Because right after Obama and Biden being the worst presidents, it was followed up by a very close second, George W. So you could have put anything after George W. We would have been grateful. You like, you know what? This guy, not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, I'm telling, George was fucking ridiculous, dude. George W. I love going in on George W. That one was another fucked up one. He was an idiot. He's a fucking Democrat now. You even know that. This guy was a fucking, the whole time, bro. The whole time. Everyone liked George W. Bush. That's how you should have known. No, nobody argued with him. He was just doing the dumbest shit left and right. Everybody was making money. Like, at least people disagree with Trump. That's the thing. If once you start getting a bunch of Democrats agreeing with Donald Trump, he becomes George W. Bush. Then you know something's up. Because at that point, that's exactly what happened with George W. Bush. Everybody loved him. He didn't fight with nobody. The reporters, they were loving it, bro. I think so. I feel you. I think he was playing the dumb guy routine, but then I think he got lost in the role. And then before you knew it, he just became dumb as fuck. Does that make sense? I think it started out as like an act, and then I think before you know it, the mask ate the face, and then he's just like, "What? Now watch this golf swing." Okay, in the Longhorns. So thank you. You want to go and do an interview? Al Qaeda. Uh-oh. Watch out. So yeah, nah. I think he just forgot. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, like Tropic Thunder, exactly. I think he just got like hit in the head one day. Yeah, like he had a fall, you know? And then they were like, "Oh fuck." And then that's it. He just lost all cognition of what he was there for, and then just started being himself, or what he thought was himself. And then here we are. Yeah, Marvel there's 2-3 melts. Marvel, Arm, and Core Weave. Yes, I did. And people, I know you love me, but I've fucked up a lot of kids. Thank you, Yemen and Al Qaeda. But I have swag. Thank you. What the fuck? Perfect. Exactly. Wait a minute. I sound like the other one. Go get him. Hook him. Longhorns. The fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I can do this. I'm up to 4 presidents. I don't know, Josh. They're gonna think you're cuckoo. I think you have can I say it? Howard! I know, I'm scared, because I could do their voices and I could do their personas. So y'all better make sure I don't fall down one day, okay? Because if I get fucked up playing basketball or something, I'm gonna end up exactly like George W. Bush. Exactly how I explained. So you guys got to watch out one day. Yes, a Middle Easterner threw a shoe at George W. Bush. Very on par for the course. Can I do Bill Clinton? Yeah. Do you have a cigar? Oh. That's what, bro. I almost responded to a Chelsea Clinton post. She was complaining about the White House, and I almost responded, but then, and that was I had clarity for a second, because I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I do want to live a little longer. Just a little bit longer. I was like, you know what? I'll let this one slide. Because she was talking about the sanctity of the White House. The Sank is, I'm like, really? I ain't even done that in the privacy of my own home, man. I'm just saying. I don't even want to even give you the visual, but what the fuck you mean sanctity of what? Yeah, nah. All right, well, time for Philo. I hope you enjoyed your politics rant. That was like a nice 20 years of political history. You guys know Hillary Clinton turned off her Twitter replies ever since she lost to Donald Trump and has never turned them on again in the last like 11 years or 10 years. It's kind of sad when you think about it. You guys know, like, she used to talk to people on Twitter and people used to be able to reply to her, and then after that like loss, it got turned off. It is, yeah. That happens a lot, Obek. It really does. That's why I warn about it a lot. I do think options can help at certain times, but you have to treat them like you're playing with uranium. And if you do that, you'll be well, but there's bigger things. Your long term, your budget, and doing it safely. And we'll talk about it. I think in Philo, I have a couple things, because I don't know, man. We will discuss. Yeah, core weave and all that. So if you guys want to go to Philo, I've already just been ranting anyways. We actually hit a good play today. Intel should have been a lot better, but hey, I guess the title is pretty accurate. OMG INTC. I thought it was going to be OMG in another way, but hey, it is what it is. So I'll see you there. God bless America. God bless you. Thank you for your time, and I hope I see you there. Bye.